Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761. And as always, go Falcons. All right, welcome Falcon fans to Week 10. Tonight we are in sunny. As you can see, we're not really glowing angels by any chance. Just ask our wives for that one, or our moms, whichever case. But we are here in Dalhart with the sun setting to our west. So we're going to have the sun in our eyes. So for the pregame at least, and then actually the camera turned out all right. We had to raise the window, but boy, it's a great night for football.
I got out of the car originally, and I thought, ooh, 58, we pulled in, and I thought, it'll be chilly. No, this is beautiful. When we looked at the forecast earlier in the week, they projected some rain and gross weather, but here we are.
Yeah, so I'm just doing a little rearranging of our volume here.
Dalhart got a new field last year, and, man,
it looks great. Sharp. Yeah, definitely looks sharp. And they've got the press box set up we keep saying we need, right? The two-room setup on the visitor side for the coaches and the radio.
Y'all run into Mr. Wigington or Dr. Giles like a Pack-a-Sack or somewhere. Can y'all put in a good word that we need this setup at home? It is. We get to be with our fans. It's just a simple. It's going to be us and the coaches on our side, kind of the way you like it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is actually perfect. A little setup. No internet over here, or at least we couldn't get onto it. But that's all right. We got the Starlink from the RV pulled out, and it's working great. So we should have good signal tonight, and no interruptions. Fingers crossed.
It's not your mobile office like it was this summer.
Yeah, it was my mobile office this summer. It definitely was my mobile office this summer. Well, we're excited to get this game underway. If you watch the coaches show, we recapped last week, and I suspect we will not repeat last week's performance.
We mentioned it a little bit earlier. I feel bad for Dalhart. I have a feeling there will be a lot of frustration from last week's game taken out on the Wolves tonight.
It's interesting. I thought this morning Coach talked a little bit about he kind of felt they weren't on edge a little bit. When that game started, he kind of felt they weren't the same that they had been week after week, and that kind of proved to be true. They just didn't come out. They seemed flat, and I'll say it's not unusual. We actually said this last week. We typically don't do well on the first drive. It's not unusual for us to do a 3-and-out. What is unusual is for the other team to drive down the field and score. So I think that's kind of where things are maybe a little bit different. But I do definitely see things kind of changing. So that changes the playoff picture a little bit, kind of where we go and who we're going to play. And I think Stephen kind of looked at it a little bit ahead of time if things kind of hold. But obviously there's still 2 weeks of district play across all the regions left. We're just ending this week because we drew the bye at the end of the year like we have the previous couple of years.
When we talked early in the year, it almost we don't want to call it a detriment, but you'd almost like a bye early. But the way this season has played out, and Coach Mayfield now being out, you almost feel like this was the bye at the right time. It's going to give us a chance. We'll get Mayfield back. We're going to get Breckenreed back. We've got some guys that just need a little bit of time. And let's be honest, even the guys that are on the field, after 10 weeks of football at this level, they're ready for a break.
Yeah, they are. And I know Coach didn't always like that break at the end, but I think it's kind of a good time. To be honest, I know that makes the season 10 straight weeks long, but going into the playoffs like that, I think you get a breather. A lot of people say, it gives you too big of a break. I think it's kind of the opposite, and I think the way it sets up this year is really well because we're coming off of a tough loss. Hopefully we bounce back tonight and then we kind of get a breather to heal. But we're going to come off of something big with a breather and then go into that next game.
And it's one of those. You have some coaches that want to keep the momentum rolling. You'd like to get a good win that last week, but I think that I think Coach Reynolds always does a good job, whether it's a Friday off or an early release or the water line broke. He's always done a good job of keeping the consistency, so it never. He doesn't. They don't get too high. They don't get too low. Everything builds to 7 o'clock every single week, and so I think that there's a coach to manage a Week 11 bye. It's Coach Reynolds. They're not gonna just fall off. He's really good at trusting his guys throughout the year to make good decisions, so that when there's a bye, you're not really worried about.
And, just as the team will make adjustments after watching film, the coaching staff will make adjustments this week. Mayfield's still not out there with them, but they found some holes because of that. So they made adjustments in their coaching staff and who's doing what a little bit just to get over that. But when you're having to prepare for something that you didn't expect, so you're going to leave some things out. But I fully expect this team to bounce back. I really do. And like I said, I definitely would not want to be on the Dalhart side of this. And we talked a little bit at the coaches show too about the defense has really set the tone every game this year. And they couldn't do that last week. And I think they'll set the tone pretty quick this week. We'll see. But there's going to be some frustration let out on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. And you mentioned just the changes and just some shifting and adjustments that, Coach Reynolds talked about a little bit of just to the staff. We talked about this. I had a bunch of the tunnel crew that rode with me to Dalhart, and they said, we talk a lot about next man up. Well, you always prepare that next man. All year long, the next guy up's getting those reps.
Yep.
I don't know that we've ever been in a situation, and it's unique, where you lose your defensive coordinator 3 days before a game. There's really, though it's next man up calling the plays, you really haven't. I mean, what we did and the adjustments we made it's a credit to our coaching staff, because they took a very difficult situation and went into halftime, and they came out a different team.
They certainly did, and you could see that, and we talked a lot about that. I mean, they closed that to within 6. After they complete that fourth down pass, I think they win the game.
I agree.
Or it's going to go down to the wire. But not that we were doing a great job on defense stopping them. They definitely had some momentum, but the momentum was turning rapidly in that game. So this is where we're at. We are sitting number 2 in district. We expect to finish at number 2 in district. So we like to kind of look ahead. Pierre, what's that playoffs first game look like, Stephen, if you're looking in your crystal ball?
And this is something I put together and I sent to Chris, and I said I don't want to put it out too early because obviously it is 2 weeks left. But we'll do this again after tonight because we'll have a pretty good feeling. But when we woke up Saturday morning, I thought, okay, what does that do for us as a playoff? Because obviously when you win our district, you end up in the top half of the Region 1. Well, you end up with the second and the third seed coming out of the district with Brock, Paradise, and Whitesboro. And we saw that last year. Even though Whitesboro was a 3 seed, and we were the 1 seed, that's a tough second round 3 seed matchup. And so as of right now, if the playoffs started tonight, which they don't, our first round matchup would be with Kermit. And that's really going to come down to probably Kermit and Lamesa. And I think they both have a game tonight that will be sorted out by the end.
Yeah, Kermit's got Slayton tonight.
And so Kermit beats Slayton,
and then Lamesa's at Denver City.
And that's a game that there's a good chance that Lamesa falls. When I looked at it, I thought, I almost hate to put Kermit here because I feel like Kermit's got a really good chance to beat Slayton, and Lamesa's going to struggle with Denver City. Denver City's a quality football team.
And they're leading that district, I believe.
And so there's a good chance that ends up being Lamesa in that first round. But then you're going to line up against the Jim Ned and what looks like pretty firmly Boyd. And Jim Ned's always a tough out. But if you look at their record this year, they're a 5-14. They've hit district. They're rolling right now. And they have some experience. Just, 2 years ago, they were in the state championship game.
Yep, absolutely.
And so Jim Ned's never an easy out, but you like that matchup. I like our defense against their offense. And the nice thing about the way it's going to play out is because Brock's for sure going to be the one. They've already knocked off Paradise and Whitesboro, so they hold tiebreakers over both. It's going to put Brock in the very bottom of that Region 1 bracket. So the earliest we're going to, let's be honest, we've always talked about at some point we've got to get over the Brock.
It's the Wall thing again, right? So we had to get over Wall at some point, which we did. So we got to get over Brock at some point. Yeah, I mean, tonight, Jim Ned's got to take on Vernon. Vernon's been a bit of a wild card in that district. They've shocked some people, but then they come back and they lose. You're like, man, what's going on with Vernon?
Right? If I remember right, Vernon knocked off Breckenridge.
Yep.
And then they turned around and lost to Iowa Park, who Iowa Park, on paper, going in, didn't, and that's why you play the games. I mean, if we played them on paper, we're 9-0.
But and honestly, when we heard that Iowa Park and Vernon were going into that district, they were doing great in 4A D2. Both of them had some good seasons, especially Iowa Park had several good seasons in there. So a little surprising that they're down a little bit this year. But I wouldn't, Vernon's kind of disrupting that.
They could.
If they beat them tonight, they're really going to throw that district into a bit of a tailspin.
Which means Vernon would actually jump into that spot. And what would really be wild is then it would also move Jim Ned up to the top of the bracket. And, that route for shallow water, just so you know, when we say – it's kind of more, I don't mind being the 2 seed. That second round game, if it was played right now for shallow water, is Whitesboro. And then if you get through Whitesboro, you've got to play Paradise. Yep. Now, if Jim Ned ends up there, you're going to play the winner of the Paradise Jim Ned game. But that's not an easy route before you have to, hopefully, I believe, deal with the winner of Brock Bushland.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then if you look across that district tonight, Pilot Point's at Peaster. So they should take that game, in theory. Paradise is at Whitesboro.
That's going to be a game.
Toss-up. That's a ball game. I can't wait. We'll check on that score as the night goes on.
That's going to determine the 2-3 seed. Whoever wins that game will be the 2 seed. Whoever loses that game will be the 3 seed.
Yeah, and then Ponder's going to be at Brock. So Brock will take care of business there. They should. So very interesting. That is a rough district. It really is.
It is. And, Pilot Point could sneak into, if they can finish strong, which Pilot Point's known to, they could sneak into that Boyd slot there as the 4 seed. But
I'm just looking across the rest of 3A, some interesting games. Jefferson and Tatum. Whew, that's going to be a good ball game there. I think we'll see. Atlanta and Gladewater. Atlanta should take Gladewater. But, again, you can't – Gladewater's notoriously been a great team. They're down this year. But I wouldn't be –
They always have athletes, and they're always going to have speed. And speed, when you make a mistake, man, it can make you pay fast.
Yeah. Looking across, let's see if we got any other big games coming up. Not seeing anything really big across the rest of the state tonight. Because the big one last week was
Franklin Lorena.
Yeah.
And Franklin knocked it off. And when we say big, it's not very often that you're going to find a Friday night district game between 2 defending state champions. So Lorena was moving up from 3A Division II, where they won the state championship last year, to move. Not only did they move up, but they had to move into Franklin's district. And Franklin was the defending state champion there. And so, yeah.
Yeah, so there's some key ball games there to kind of keep your eye out on tonight that we'll watch. And the reason why those are important is because it really starts to shape up those brackets, who we meet. And, again, it's more for us armchair guys to sit back and talk about than anything else, because in the end you got to play the ball game. But, so we're excited for that. Thanks for joining us for the Contractors Wholesale pregame. Again, here in Dalhart, Texas tonight. Falcons are taking on the Wolves. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Just kind of recapping last week. And then so this week with the Wolves, I mean, we're expecting pretty good quarterback play. They're going to run the ball.
Kyler Reed's their quarterback. He's the coach's son, and he's a good-sized young man. He actually came to our game. He has some good friends. He's a younger guy. He's a sophomore. So he's got some friends there in Bushland, and so he came to the shallow water game, and you talk to him, and you can just realize he loves football. And and I'll tell you, Dalhart's young, but they're good. I mean, they're sitting there. They're going to get Muleshoe next week, which will probably decide the 2 or the 3-4 spot in district. But Dalhart's they're an up and coming program. They got a lot of young guys, and so they're getting quality reps. And as we talk about, there's nothing that you can't coach experience, and so every week they just get better and better.
Yep. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a little break here. We'll hear from our sponsors and Contractors Wholesale and a few others as well. We'll get our seniors video played and knock out a few key things for this pregame.
And I said that backwards a second ago. Lorena was already 3A Division I. Franklin went up into that district. So not only did Franklin move up, but Franklin moved up and won that. Franklin has gone they beat Gunter last year in the state championship. I was thinking back to it because Parker and I were there.
Oh, that's right.
They beat Gunter, and then they moved up. And talk about, normally you think moving up, oh my goodness, but they're number one in the state in 3A Division I right now.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of it depends on where you're moving. And I'll take a great example of Littlefield moving down.
Yes.
They moved to a tougher district.
They did. If Littlefield's playing in our district, they're a playoff team this year. They're beating. I feel comfortable saying they'd beat River Road.
But you're in there with Abernathy. You're in there with Idalou, right?
They are. And Abernathy, Idalou, and there's one other that's in there. But I remember looking at it and thinking those three teams are tough because Littlefield's already beaten Muleshoe, so they'd already have a district win. I feel pretty confident that they'd have handled River Road. Littlefield, Coach Thomas did not get any favors by moving down to Division II.
Yep. Okay, well, we'll hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761. And as always, go Falcons. AA&A Windshield and Glass is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. We are your one-stop shop, and we'll get it done right. We are a family-owned and operated business for over 35 years, and we specialize in windshield replacement installation and rock chip repair. We offer scheduled appointments in our shop, or we'll come to you with our mobile service. Call us today at 806-353-9119 or fill out our contact form at aawindshieldglass.com to get started. See clearly with AA&A Windshield and Glass.
Adobe Wall Stoneworks, Justin Howe here. Listen, I can't believe it, but this year we're going to celebrate our 20th anniversary. The Texas Panhandle has been such a support for our little business, and we're so thankful. Amy and I have been dreaming about this design center for years. We want you to come check it out on Hillside. Go check out our website, adobewallstoneworks.com. Just like you go make a dinner reservation, you can click and make a reservation for a private design consultation in our indoor showroom right here on Hillside. Come check it out, Adobe Wall Stoneworks.
Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761. And as always, go Falcons. Danny Richberger of Edward Jones is a proud supporter of the Bushland Falcons. Danny is a financial advisor, and he wants to know what is important to you. Not everyone has the same goals and aspirations for the future, so whether you're focusing on retirement, kids' education, or a trip around the world, he'd love to meet with you. Whether that's across the desk, at your kitchen table, or on the phone, he's available for his clients. So give Sarah a call at his office at 806-352-2980 and set up a time to meet with Danny and start planning your future now. Dr. Wesley Anderson would like to wish the Bushland Falcons great success this football season. Dr. Anderson is a therapeutic optometrist and glaucoma specialist and provides quality eye care in a timely and efficient manner at a reasonable cost for all of his patients. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 to 4 p.m. Call for an appointment at 806-355-3800 and let Dr. Anderson care for you and your entire family.
Hope Choice is a faith-based, pro-life organization that assists women facing an unplanned pregnancy by providing free pregnancy tests, sonograms, educational classes, and baby supplies. Hope Choice is also helping young people and parents by taking a stand against society's influences that are threatening today's families. By offering free mentoring programs to young people ages 8 to 18, retreats, and character building presentations for students in the schools, Hope Choice is changing culture one heart at a time. Learn more about the mentoring programs, events, how to volunteer, or become a financial partner by visiting hopechoice.com. That's hopechoice.com.
Kendra Eye Photography is a proud supporter of Bushland Falcons football. We provide the very best in custom sports photography, design, and products in the area. We believe an excellent sports program and exceptional athletes should be represented with excellent photography and services. Our goal for each of our clients is that they love the photography and products we provide as much as we love creating them. Contact our team to help you create the perfect custom sports photography experience for your sports program or individual athlete. We wish the very best for our Bushland Falcons this season. Go Falcons!
Melanie and Jeremy Scott with Texas Plains Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty support our Bushland Falcons on and off the field. As residents of the community, our school and students' success are important to us. A successful school drives home values and a strong sense of community, along with a desire to live in Bushland. To help further the community support, we have created a Bushland-only e-directory, which can be found at bushlandhomesandliving.com. Please visit our site and add your business listing for free. New Vision Exterior Solutions is a proud sponsor of our Bushland Falcons. At New Vision Exterior Solutions, they take pride in and are committed to their work. With an increasing number of successful projects under their belt, they can proudly say they are one of the most trusted seamless gutter installation companies in Amarillo, performing both residential and light commercial work. New Vision Exterior Solutions can handle all of your gutter needs, including removal and installation, hail damage, wind damage, and leak cards. New Vision can also stain new and old fences and make those old fences look new. So give Brock Hall a call at 806-517-0533 and let New Vision Exterior Solutions provide a free estimate.
Procrete Construction is a regional concrete place and finish company designed from the ground up to give you solid professional service. Based in Amarillo, Procrete serves residential, commercial, and industrial construction industries. High standards of professionalism and quality are our benchmarks. We know your construction project requires a company that is equipped with the tools, knowledge, and experience to complete the work as promised with a focus on details. Call 806-318-3820 or go online to learn more about Procrete Construction at procretenow.com.
The church at Bushland loves Jesus, and we love our community. This year, we're asking that you give us a year. Come see us, bring your family, come experience the church. This year, we're focused on 4 key things: know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. Through Sunday morning worship, weekly life groups, and our numerous programs for children of all ages, we want you and your family to truly know Jesus as your personal Savior. So come visit us. Give the church at Bushland a year.
Whether you need a building to grow your business or you simply need more space for a backyard workshop, look no further than Tightwire Construction. Kurt and his team will get you the most out of your metal building and take pride in exceeding your needs with great customer service. To talk about your next project, give Kurt a call at 806-683-6842 or visit tightwireconstruction.com. And as always, go Falcons.
No one said living here was simple. They just said it was worth it. This land wasn't easy to settle. More than 30 years in business will teach you that. Her elements are fierce and forceful. Amarillo can take anything thrown her way. Your body shop should too. Loki's Body Shop, built for Amarillo.
The Bushland Falcons are a symbol of excellence in all athletics. So when the Falcons take the field, there is no room for error. Vanessa McDonald with Lions Realty feels the same way about her job. As a real estate professional with over 20 years of experience, Vanessa knows there's no room for error when it comes to your real estate goals. Vanessa's real estate experience combined with a forward-thinking company behind her makes for a winning team for her clients. Give Vanessa a call for a free home analysis at 806-336-7885. And here are your Bushland Falcons for 2022-2023. Number 2, Matt Bridges. Number 5, Stockton Blount. Number 6, Ivan Soto. Number 7, Aiden Sawyer. Number 9, Weston Forbes. Number 12, Baylor King. Number 14, Cole Purcell. Number 17, Jesse Cantrell. Number 20, JT Suggs. Number 21, Mason Ferris. Number 22, Tate Butcher. Number 25, Creed Copeland. Number 34, Brecken Reed. Number 35, Quentin Shrewsbury. Number 50, Evan Perry. Number 55, Turner Johnson. Number 57, Jacob Sessions. Number 60, Slade Spinks. Number 64, Zeke Fish. Number 70, Blake Sim. Number 72, Baron Hill. And number 73, Ethan Thompson. And there are your Falcons for 2022. Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761. And as always, go Falcons.
No one said living here was simple. They just said it was worth it. This land wasn't easy to settle. More than 30 years in business will teach you that. Her elements are fierce and forceful. Amarillo can take anything thrown her way. Your body shop should too. Loki's Body Shop, built for Amarillo.
All right, well, welcome back. Hey, real quick before we get going, our Loki's Body Shop Falcon and Lady Falcon of the Week, Jace Fisk and Emma. Oh, sorry. I want to get her name right.
Emma Wool.
Wool. All right, we'll get that right.
You know, here it sucks for our band because UIL just in their last meeting decided to pass legislation that they are going to go to state band competitions every year. This is a year that is not typically
a state year for
us. So our band they tied for third. We lost the tiebreaker, so we actually finished fourth, but we should be a state qualifying band. Just unfortunately, this year we won't get to be because it's not our year. But Jace Fisk and Emma are both proud members of the marching band, and so awesome to get to recognize them
as we hear the band playing. So you're going to hear the band for a little bit, mainly because it's a beautiful night here in Dalhart, Texas, but we got the window up because we had such a glare. We may close it here in a little while, but we'll see. But it's nice. So you're going to hear the band a little bit. We didn't bring our outside mic either, so you should be able to hear that most of the night. Hey, wrapping up this Contractors Wholesale pregame. We are here in Dalhart, Texas, getting ready for kickoff. They've got 4.5 minutes to go on the clock. We'll get the national anthem here in a minute. They'll run in, and so we'll make sure we show you the running out of the tunnel for the Falcons. They're walking out right now, actually. I'll get a few cameras. Tell you what, I'm going to switch to that. I want you guys to see this sunset real quick. So there's that beautiful sunset.
Oh, my goodness.
That we've got going on right behind the stadium. And, boy, that is Friday Night Lights, isn't it?
You know, when we were setting up, Trey's like, man, that sun. And I said, just wait. At 7 o'clock, it'll be perfect. And here it is, 6:57. And you couldn't ask for a better view than we have right here.
No, absolutely. It's perfect night tonight. We need to get a little action going tonight with these Falcons. Get off to an early start. Last week, kind of a bump in the road, but it's not the end of the world. And if you heard any of the pregame, we actually could be sitting a little bit better to make a run. But we'll see. You know, I think Dalhart's been watching plenty of film. I'm sure they saw a little bit from last week and take a few pointers, but it's hard to replicate a D1 offensive lineman.
I'm going to tell you.
But I think the guy on the left side, 64 on their side, he looked as good as the other one did.
He did. And, that Cason Long was the real deal. They'd moved him to right guard, brought him inside, and they played a smart game. They saw that they were going to allow them to play early, and, man, they came out and they hugged on and held on and mauled Charlie and Easton all night. And I don't know that I've ever seen them physically handled the way we were handled last week.
100%. And it's but again, that's why you play the game. If you look at the stats, we definitely should have won that game. But, hey, we knew Shallowater was going to be tough. This is not a surprise. And they had a really odd loss for that one loss for them, I think. And that kind of threw them out of that top 10 for that reason from a state perspective. But, boy, they sure jumped right back in.
They did. They got a lot of respect after getting all of the Falcons.
And the show that we listen to quite a bit, and I talked to those guys late last Friday night, the sideline guys, Terry Bennett, who I found out is from my hometown. He's just a few years older than me, good friends with my nephew. So who knew, right? So we kind of made a connection there. But, they asked, kind of what happened. We told them. But, they're on the show this week, they made the comment, nobody's surprised by Shallowater, right?
No.
And I think that was interesting. So we're going to let you guys watch as the Falcons run in, and then we will flip to our national anthem. But we'll let you continue to see what's going on the field here even as we do that. Here come your Falcons.
I don't know if there's a better entrance in Texas high school football than these Falcons. Those American flags waving is a sight to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Get you a little bit of the sights and sounds going on. So we're about to do the national anthem here. They're going to line up, and we'll go ahead and kick to ours. We'll let you stay with the video below, but you'll also see the flag on our side and hear that. We'll be right back. All right, well, we are ready to get things started here in Dalhart. Falcons taking on the Wolves tonight. It's a short 1 hour trip up north. Tell you what, the wind has kind of died down a little bit from what it was.
The flags aren't even waving over there, are they?
A little bit on the
top of the stands,
but not much anywhere else. So beautiful night. It is, last time I looked, it was around 50. Let's see.
Falcons will kick off to the Wolves, so the defense will get a chance to come out and set the tone.
Yeah, that's what we like.
We'd like to remind parents that kids in 5th grade and younger need to remain in the stands. And the
Falcons going to be in all white tonight. Dalhart's going to be all in purple.
Number 31, Chico Carroll on the kickoff for the Falcons. Number 1, Louise Fowler. Number 12, Alex Chacon. And number 4, Corbin Carnesecca. Back to
All right, we are ready to get things kicked off here. Players are out on both sides, and we are ready to get another edition of Bushland Falcon Media Falcon football going. And here goes the band.
Sid will put his right foot in this one.
There's your kick, short. Can we take it at about the 26, 27? And he gets popped. That return was by number 6. I got their roster up. That's going to be Orban Hernandez on the return.
And Falcons have traveled well tonight. It is a packed house over here on the visitor side.
Kyle Reed's our quarterback. He actually has number 34 on. Well, go split backfield back there on either side of him. He runs a lot, too. He's a roll back. He was going to throw to start screen play.
Oh, it's
kicked off. That's an interception.
Bridges going to take it to the house.
Touchdown, Falcons.
We said the
Matt
defense would
Bridges
set
right
the
off the
tone. Matt Bridges with the new vision touchdown. Puts these Falcons up 6-0 on the first play of the game. We said they'd come out looking to prove a point, and there it is.
Well, that didn't take long. I didn't even get to put up a logo or anything. It just happened. I wasn't ready for any of that.
Sit back for the extra point. Oh, get there.
Did he yank it?
You got
he
it.
Did. So with all of 13 seconds off the clock, Falcons come out and score. We'll be right back.
Hope Choice is a faith-based, pro-life organization that assists women facing an unplanned pregnancy by providing free pregnancy tests, sonograms, educational classes, and baby supplies. Hope Choice is also helping young people and parents by taking a stand against society's influences that are threatening today's families. By offering free mentoring programs to young people ages 8 to 18, retreats, and character building presentations for students in the schools, Hope Choice is changing culture one heart at a time. Learn more about the mentoring programs, events, how to volunteer, or become a financial partner by visiting hopechoice.com. That's hopechoice.com.
All right, welcome back. If you're tuning in just a little bit late, Falcons already up 7-0. Interception by Matt Bridges. Actually, they attempted their quarterback, Reed, attempts a screenplay. Bridges reads it really well, picks it off, and takes it to the house for a pick six.
He's seen that on film. He was watching it coming.
So it's Groundhog Day. We're going to kick it again. It's going to be taken at about the 20 this time. He cuts it out to that left side. That's number 3 on the return. He's going to bring that up to about the 31 maybe.
One thing you got to be impressed about this varsity kickoff team is they don't get out of their lanes.
And we talk a lot about that, right? And I know if you love the strategy of football and really understand what that means, mistakes are made when you leave those lanes. And you may think you're going to go make a play, but unfortunately, if you don't make that play,
man, you just jump inside one blocker where you're not supposed to be, and it opens up a house call.
So they're going to come out twins to the right, one in the backfield. Let's see if they hand off this time. They do, up the middle. He gets a nice little run.
He had to carry Charlie for 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, we'll call that 3. So we'll say 2nd down and 7. I hate being on this side because it's harder to see the sticks for sure. Have to rely a little bit more on the clock operators on the other side sometimes. All right, they're going to go trips diamond on that left side. One receiver over here to the right. Ooh, somebody moved.
Yeah, they flinched.
I think their left guard or left tackle. Somebody on that left side definitely did. I didn't get a replay last time. I should have done a replay,
too. You didn't?
Yeah, they did.
I think Mayfield was going to be pretty happy with that. I have a feeling he's watching at home, and he likes seeing Bridges step in there and take that one to the house.
Same formation. One in the backfield to the left of Reed. He drops back. Quick pass over here to the left. That was actually a backwards pass that he dropped it. And we knock him out. He's going to get back about to where they were before.
Cole Purcell shoved him out of bounds.
Not quite. He's going to be 3rd and 8.
I'll tell you, Aiden Sawyer was coming off that edge, and he dang near batted that thing down.
Well, and again, as I said, I think if he would have dropped it, I think it's a backwards pass. It definitely looked like from this angle. All right. Twins over here on this right side. Reed drops back. He looks left. Heavy pressure.
Quarter blitz.
I don't know how. Who catches that? What's that, number 6?
Yeah. Number 9.
Number 9. That's Cade Crosby. What a catch.
Heck of a, and props to Reed, man. He stood in there till the very last second and delivered a catchable ball for a first down.
Yeah, Reed ain't small.
No, he's not.
He's a big guy.
He looks like Brecken Reed playing quarterback. I mean, and he's wearing 34. I keep looking out there thinking, do they have their safety? I mean.
All right. Twins to the right, single to the left. 2 in the backfield this time, though. They're going to hand it to the back. Oh,
nowhere to go.
Man, he gets pummeled by Jackson Fetch.
I mean, he was a missile coming off that edge. Kind of reminds you of one of your favorite names to call out from last year, didn't it?
Yeah, Mr. Scud Missile. Clock ticking, 9:45 to go in this first. Falcons up 7-0 after a defensive touchdown. Twins to the right. They're going to play action. He's going to, nice pass to number 6.
He stood in there and did a great job delivering that pass.
Is that number 6 or number 9 again? It looked like 6.
6.
Yep, it was 6. So that is Orban Hernandez. First down, crosses into Falcon territory. Wolves got a little drive going here. Falcons showing blitz off offensive left side, defensive right. It causes a change of play. We'll see if we back out of that.
We shift Shrewsbury out just a little bit.
We flipped it, actually. We flipped to the blitz to the other side.
Oh.
Nice pull, but he.
What a tackle there by Bridges.
Well, Matthew Bridges stops that one. He gets him a little shoestring tackle right there, but that drops him for a 2-yard gain maybe. At most, but he had about 20 yards in front of him.
They did. Well designed.
So they're going to be on this far right hash. Twins right, single left. Trying to get us to jump.
It's quite the chess match here because they're waiting to see when we're coming out, and then they're.
We're going to see if we're going to send anybody back or if we're going to bring, 6, 7 in the box.
Oh, what a play by Shrewsbury, and he tosses him back.
And Bridges finally finishes it off, but it took a while to bring Reed down. He's, like I said, he's large. See what they've got him listed at on here, if they've got it. They've got him listed at 6'2", 205. I'll buy that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Sometimes you don't know. You look at those, you go, well, really? Then you look at that and go, oh, no, for sure he is.
And 205 might be light.
Yeah.
It might be a little light. He may have started the year there, but he's been eating in the weight room a little bit.
Same formation. Drops back, looks left. He wants to go deep. He's got a man on the outside.
Great coverage.
Good coverage. He throws a good ball right there, but just better coverage.
Man, you couldn't play it any better.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and about 15.
And Reed took a shot. delivering that ball.
Falcons defense holds. 7:41 to go in the first. Falcons up 7-0 thanks to a nice pick six by Matthew Bridges. We got back. Do we have Baylor? No, Baylor will be back there. End over end kind of kick. Purcell, Purcell drops it. He picks it up, and he gets dropped at the 10, though. That cost about 7-8 yards, maybe 10 for sure on that drop. So Falcons going to have it first and 10, 7:32 to go in the first quarter. They're going to be at the 10-yard line, so they've got 90 yards of green ahead of them. Alternating colors of green. We've got a light green, dark green, much like the Falcons field. Falcons going to come out, one in the backfield. No, yeah, one in the backfield. Dawson throws, quick throw out to the right, get some blockers out there.
Tate did a good job reaching up there and getting that one.
Falcons in their NASCAR, quick up to the line. Toss over here. Oh, nowhere to go for, is that Soto? Yep.
Yep.
So Ivan, not much gain if any there. So third down and about, call it 4. Jaco scrambles out.
Wide open.
There's Baylor King wide open. Nice play by Dawson Jaco. If you can, I don't know if we can get this replay in before.
Watch Baylor drag out here from the other side, coming out of the backfield.
Really nice play. Falcons right back up to the line. Hand off to Soto. Patient running. I love his patience this year. You know, he kind of slowed, wait until that hole kind of opens, and then he darts in. Good job by Soto.
You know, that was really a 5-yard run that Soto falls forward for the extra 2.
Yeah, so it's second down and 4. Dawson, quick pass out here. Oh man, just couldn't get that block in.
Turner was getting there. That's a long way to go.
I got a long way to go
That's a long way to go for the center. He's thinking, Stratton, can you come in just a little bit closer?
Falcon drop back up the line. We're just going to pitch out here to the left of Soto. He's got some running room. And he's going to fight. He's going to be about a yard short, maybe.
Feels like where you're going to go. Like, it's not even going to be a question.
Yeah, this will be a Jaco run more than likely.
I agree. Power left.
High snap, but he takes it. Plenty of room. He easily picks it up. So Falcons first and 10 from about the 39-yard line.
Here's what's impressive. For as much as I can call that, they can too. And we still just execute it. Oh,
deep over the middle, and he's got Cole Purcell, and that's going to be a new vision touchdown. I'll get a quick replay in here before it goes away.
A 61-yard DJ to Cole Purcell, new vision touchdown. What a route by Cole.
Well, and then the safety kind of the corner breaks it off. I guess he thought it was short.
Woo. Great hold. Holds down, kicks up, kick is good. And just like that, our Falcons are up 14-0 with 5:47 left here in the first quarter.
We'll be right back. The Bushland Falcons are a symbol of excellence in all athletics. So when the Falcons take the field, there is no room for error. Vanessa McDonald with Lions Realty feels the same way about her job. As a real estate professional with over 20 years of experience, Vanessa knows there's no room for error when it comes to your real estate goals. Vanessa's real estate experience combined with a forward-thinking company behind her makes for a winning team for her clients. Give Vanessa a call for a free home analysis at 806-336-7885. All right, welcome back. Falcons quick strike to Mr. Cole Purcell streaking down on a little bit of a slant route. And was that 60 yard, 61?
61-yard touchdown.
Falcons started that drive at the 10. So that was a 90-yard drive in just a couple of minutes, actually. 5:47 to go in the first. Falcons up 14-0 here as Mr. Sid kicks off. A little bit deeper kick. About the 16. Tries to cut it back in, but again, we talk about staying in your lanes.
Vetch did a great job upending him.
Watch this New Vision replay.
Watch this. Boom. I didn't see who
Not New
finished
Vision,
him off.
Procrete replay.
Procrete Construction. Larry Marquez and his crew. Sometimes I wonder if Larry and Jared and them don't know what to do at away games. You know, they run the chains and everything at home, and they just get to be fans at these away games.
All right, let's see what changes the Wolves have made with their offense while on the sideline. They're going to have 2 in tight on either side and then 2 in the backfield with them. They're going to hand that ball off.
What a tackle by Matt.
Matt Bridges, so quick to react to that. Just watch this Procrete replay. Watch Matt Bridges coming out of that middle linebacker. He's right there in the middle of the field. What a great read. It's a Procrete for that replay.
There's something, Matt's got this little, he has almost a shuffle step where he doesn't get caught up in all that trash around the line, and he just finds a gap every time.
Falcons almost jump. Reed's going to get him on that cadence yet. He's got him jumpy for sure. Twins on both sides in the spread formation, one in the backfield. Running back took a kind of a
deep.
Reed's
my
in
goodness!
serious
How
trouble.
often do you? Ball! Oh man, we
goes
just
out of bounds.
happened to.
I'm afraid there might have been a face mask in there. They didn't throw anything.
No,
there.
they did. They threw it.
Okay. If you look right here, right there, there's a face mask. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to call. Yeah.
How often do you see Easton get stiff-armed? Yeah. That is a big old quarterback.
They're the same size.
They are.
So that'll be a first down for the Wolves. That was unintentional. It's just one of those. It's when you're reaching up and grabbing, and
he's spinning and going down. It just, you're holding on to whatever you can when he's that big, you know.
All right, clock winds. 4:40 to go in this first quarter. Falcons up 14-0. First and 10 for the Wolves. Ball sitting at about the 47. Direct snap to Reed, quarterback.
Great job by JT getting penetration.
He gets about a yard.
Slowed it down just enough for all the help to come. I tell you, most of the time, JT hits somebody that hard, they're going down. Reed was able to manage to stay on his feet, make a positive play out of a negative.
We've got 2 on the left this time, 1 receiver out here on this right side. Quick handoff there, off right tackle.
Oh, what
nice
a move.
Stutter step. And that's number 3, their running back that's back there typically with them, which is Mitchell Bailey.
He made a great stutter step right there as Aiden Sawyer went flying by.
Yeah, that play was not designed to go outright like that. We had a lot of motion to their offensive left, and that caused us to kind of, gave him that ability to pop out there to that right side. They better hurry up. They may have to take a timeout. We got 5 seconds left on the play clock. Oh, he just gets it at 0.
They're not gonna. They called a timeout. The coach was sweating it too. So as they take a timeout, so will we.
We'll be right back.
AA&A Windshield and Glass is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. We are your one-stop shop, and we'll get it done right. We are a family-owned and operated business for over 35 years, and we specialize in windshield replacement installation and rock chip repair. We offer scheduled appointments in our shop, or we'll come to you with our mobile service. Call us today at 806-353-9119 or fill out our contact form at aawindshieldglass.com to get started. See clearly with AA&A Windshield and Glass. Danny Richberger of Edward Jones is a proud supporter of the Bushland Falcons. Danny is a financial advisor, and he wants to know what is important to you. Not everyone has the same goals and aspirations for the future, so whether you're focusing on retirement, kids' education, or a trip around the world, he'd love to meet with you. Whether that's across the desk, at your kitchen table, or on the phone, he's available for his clients. So give Sarah a call at his office at 806-352-2980 and set up a time to meet with Danny and start planning your future now.
All right, welcome back. Plug up that laptop or the iPad. Otherwise, you guys are going to lose the broadcast. You don't want that.
3rd down and 1. 3:10 left here in the first quarter as Dalhart is in tight. Everybody, they're going to go the other way. And look at that. It was stretched out perfectly. And I think this flag is a hold. Yeah. Oh, they're going to call a face mask? No way.
That's 2 face masks in a row.
It must have been as he was going down that way because the initial contact was just high. I mean, right in the numbers, kind of pushed him back. We strung it out perfectly.
All right, let's see. Got them another first down on a penalty.
30 yards worth of face mask calls on this drive alone.
Twins on both sides. He drops back. He pump fakes. He wants to go deep.
Oh, almost picked off. Baylor King was trying to take that one to the house. He read that perfectly.
He decides to actually go ahead and make the tackle, but you'll see here that quick pass out here to the left. Ooh.
I'll tell you, if the receiver doesn't take that step in, Baylor's gone.
Yeah, that's another pick 6 for the defense.
You can tell these guys have watched their film. They're seeing the game played right out in front of them.
All right, here they go. Same formation as last. Falcons show big blitz. Up
Oh,
the
what
middle.
a tackle.
Who was that?
Jackson Fetch.
Let's watch this Pro Creek replay. Fetch comes in on that defensive left side. Oh, right there off that edge.
Man, they're pulling the guard, and Fetch is just following him until he finds the running back.
But the play is so slow developing that it's giving him plenty of time to get back there. I mean, that ball hadn't been in his hands half a second.
No.
All right, same formation, basically. They're going to put that running back in motion.
They sure like
a little swing
winging
pass.
him. Oh, there's nowhere to go. JT Suggs, Jackson Fetch, meet at the quarterback. Chris, how far is this one?
Yeah, it's a country mile
It's
now.
a country mile. 4th and 21.
So
It's
fourth
one of
and
my favorite calls you have.
my country mile.
My country mile.
I tell you, I credit that to pick that up from a guy in Arizona, up in northern Arizona.
I find myself saying it on Thursday nights, too, when it's over 20 yards. Jamie and I look at each other and go, oh, that ball's going to go straight up. Get out of the way.
It should get a good roll. It does.
Baylor didn't see it coming.
Somebody needs to tell Baylor fire, right? I mean, that's what we used to say, fire, fire. So we got a minute 19 to go. We'll take a quick break.
Whether you need a building to grow your business or you simply need more space for a backyard workshop, look no further than Tightwire Construction. Kurt and his team will get you the most out of your metal building and take pride in exceeding your needs with great customer service. To talk about your next project, give Kurt a call at 806-683-6842.
All right, we're going to come back here. Falcons come out quick pass.
Oh, Austin.
And as always, go
Austin Ryder has it in his hands, and he can't quite get it. Sorry, I think you could hear that commercial. I didn't mute it. Sorry about that.
We need them to time them coming out just a little bit better. It's like, Coach, we got to finish our commercials.
Hey, 30 seconds in there. Trips left, single to the right. Falcons still NASCAR. Quick
Going
pass.
right back to it.
Right back.
Oh,
no, he fumbles it.
The ball's on the ground a long time.
There was no other Falcon around. Man, he has it and just fumbles that ball. You know, for a team that has been so sure-handed throughout the year, you know, mishaps, very few though. Boy, the last 2 games have been brutal.
Yeah, the last 5 quarters have not been friendly to us in turnovers. You know, we lost the turnover battle to Shallow Water 4-1.
That's trips left in that diamond formation. He wants to throw. Typically, that's a screen. It is. No real gain on that, maybe 2 yards.
By Zach Sundel. Got off the block, and he had some space there on the inside. And Zach, man, he's quick. Once he got off that block, he was able to shut that down for a 1-yard gain.
Yep, 2nd down and 9. Getting close to the end of this first quarter.
We know they're going to take their full clock. They are working it.
Takes the snap, drops back. He's looking. He wants to throw that screen, I think, again, but no, he's got to throw
like,
this
I'm going
away.
to get rid of it. Charlie's big, and I'm going to get rid of that.
Charlie gives him a little high five there. Low five, should I say. That's going to stop the clock. 23 seconds to go in this first quarter. Here in Dalhart, Texas. A beautiful evening here. Get the call from the sidelines. Play clock below 10. Twins to the right, single to the left. They're going to quick pass. Oh, picked off
gone.
Again.
Can Cole make him miss? Nope.
I doubt.
Sure tackling.
You'll see this Procrete replay. Cole Purcell's just sitting right there in that little soft area, and he just reads it perfectly.
Man. And he looked like a linebacker as he was closing in on Cole, didn't he?
Yeah, I wasn't surprised he made the tackle. I mean, he broke down and said,
Yep.
you make the move, and then I'll tackle you. Just,
You couldn't do it any better. It's
open field like that's a hard tackle. You can't be the first one that makes the move. He did an excellent job. All right, Falcons come out. We're going to put one in motion. A little trickery there. Inside move by Soto.
What a read by Ivan.
I would say watch the replay, but I know I'm not going to have time.
You will, because it's the end of the quarter. Oh, no, there's 10 seconds. I forgot the clock stopped with the first down, so it will.
So here's the play. Quick pass out here to the right. That's Tate Butcher. Tate kind of skirts
Tate
left,
here.
right.
Shifty behind his blocks over there. Now that's the end of the quarter.
So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come right back. Melanie and Jeremy Scott with Texas Plains Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty support our Bushland Falcons on and off the field. As residents of the community, our school and students' success are important to us. A successful school drives home values and a strong sense of community, along with a desire to live in Bushland. To help further the community support, we have created a Bushland-only e-directory, which can be found at bushlandhomesandliving.com. Please visit our site and add your business listing for free.
Procrete Construction is a regional concrete place and finish company designed from the ground up to give you solid professional service. Based in Amarillo, Procrete serves residential, commercial, and industrial construction industries. High standards of professionalism and quality are our benchmarks. We know your construction project requires a company that is equipped with the tools, knowledge, and experience to complete the work as promised with a focus on details. Call 806-318-3820 or go online to learn more about Procrete Construction at procretenow.com.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter here in Dalhart, Texas. Falcons on top of this game, 14-0. Driving right now after an interception by Cole Purcell.
You know, we just talked about turnovers. We jumped back ahead of the turnover battle. We've taken 2. They've gotten 1 of ours. So feel good about that. So we get ready to come out, give a quick little shout out to Ryder Grace Lyles. She's watching at home.
Hand off to Soto. Oh, no, keeper by Dawson Jaco. And he fools
fake.
Everybody. He's got one man to beat, and he did. Touchdown.
New Vision touchdown. Dawson Jaco. What a tight wire rope walk DJ did with that sideline.
Probably didn't get it in time, though. Nope, I didn't.
Oh, my goodness. Dude, we all thought Ivan had the ball for a second. And
we did.
You look up, and DJ takes it to the house.
Dalhart thought he had it, too. Now, we had a little jump over there, so we're going to back this up 5 yards and do it again. Actually, 5 made 5 jump.
A lot of 5s right there.
Well, wait a minute.
I guess they're going to say they were in the neutral zone, which made us jump.
So 5 needs to point back at their 5 now because he was kind of giving our guy a hard time. So Sid says, let's try this again. Cantrell for the hold. Low, but he gets it through.
Nice, Sid.
All right, well, with 11:53 to go, Falcons on top 21-0. We'll be right back.
Kindred Eye Photography is a proud supporter of Bushland Falcons football. We provide the very best in custom sports photography, design, and products in the area. We believe an excellent sports program and exceptional athletes should be represented with excellent photography and services. Our goal for each of our clients is that they love the photography and products we provide as much as we love creating them. Contact our team to help you create the perfect custom sports photography experience for your sports program or individual athlete. We wish the very best for our Bushland Falcons this season. Go Falcons!
Y'all, check out that skyline across the home stands. It does not get much more beautiful than this.
Just how many different colors are in that, Beautiful.
It's amazing what God did with creation, man. You just see moments like this. And it's Friday Night Lights and football and Falcons, and it's a heck of a view from up here.
Hey, shout out to Dalhart ISD for building this press box. I've been up here several times, and I really do appreciate being I love being on the visitor side.
Amen.
I hate going out of town when you're on the home side. I love being on the visitor side because it's like you're in bad territory when you're over there.
Well, and you got to walk through their fans if you beat them and their coaches.
We've experienced kind of a not so good thing lately. So, short kick.
What a ball hit the ground.
I think they got
it. See who came up.
I think they did, but man, if you watch this Procreate replay,
Suggs was close.
That did not go where I don't know if we expected it to do that. To be honest, that was really close.
Band and flag and cheer down here has a wayside rocking. We talked a lot about injuries in football. Give a little shout out to Hannah Smith. She's one of our cheerleaders that's actually out right now with a concussion. Took a foot to the face as she's one of our bases, and so
we got trips right again. They've been throwing little screens out of this formation. They're going to hand off this time.
And JT stays home, plays it perfect.
Good job by JT Suggs.
Aiden Sawyer comes down the back side of the line. Can't play that one any better.
Hey, welcome to our 147 viewers we're showing online right now. We sure appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you give some of our sponsors a shout if you're in town, needing business. They make it possible for what you're watching right here.
Oh, to finish, I thought about Hannah. So Hannah's out with a concussion, so thoughts and prayers to her to get back here soon so she can get back to cheering.
Reed drops back. He wants to throw. He's going to have to get rid of that or take it down, and he takes it with him for no gain. He's like, I got nowhere to throw. I had nowhere to run. He actually had pretty decent protection for a few minutes till he had to come back a step forward.
That's a coverage sack. There was nowhere to go, and he did. The protection was great.
He's frustrated.
And then as he stepped up and began to have to step into it, he meets Bridges and JT Suggs.
They're definitely taking their time. So it's under 10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to come out with twins on both sides with receivers. One in the backfield, drops back. Reed wants to throw. He gets hit as he throws.
Max Rodriguez was almost the beneficiary of that.
I mean, if you watch his Procreate replay.
He gets hit. And, man, if that ball is any lower, that's a pick 6 for Max.
The biggest problem with that one for Reed there, he couldn't follow through.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to sidestep and he has to turn, but he only gets about a half an arm throw in there.
Dalhart to punt for the second time. Tate Butcher and Cole Purcell back.
It's a good snap. End over end punt.
Tate going to get this one.
Tate barely gets it off the carpet. Oh, there goes Tate up the right side. Tate's got room.
Oh, and he's got
that's going to be 6, baby.
I can't decide if he threw his flag back
No,
here
he threw
or
his
he marked
marker.
the ball.
So that's a New Vision touchdown.
Hold on, no. The way the official's standing, I'm going to bet you this was actually a flag.
Was it going to throw a holding?
We're going to see.
Oh, I didn't see his flag. I saw him throw the white card. I did not see him throw the flag. Typically, that's going to be a holding because it's right there where Tate had the ball.
Yeah. Everybody's coming back, yeah. Man, takes the New Vision touchdown off the board as Tate Butcher had a phenomenal return.
Yeah, so I didn't stay with it long enough. I saw him throw the white card, which is the ball marker, right? I did not see him follow right back up with a flag.
And I didn't see the signal if it was a block in the back or a hole, but either way, they're going to mark it back.
It was a block in the back.
He called it like right behind this. I was like, I can't see you.
All right, well, that just puts the Falcons now 1st and 10. Ball's going to be right at the 21. So 79 yards to go. Trips left for the Falcons. We're going to play action that. Ooh, a little high.
Ooh, Stratton.
Got to bring that one down.
I feel like Stratton was going to be able to pull it in, but just couldn't quite hang on to it. High and outside.
That's how DJ throws those fastballs.
It is.
10:02 to go. Twins on both sides. They're going to hand it to Soto up the middle. He busts it out to the right side. Oh, nice
what a
move.
stutter.
Soto, let's watch this Procrete replay. Watch the stutter move by Ivan Soto that frees him for about 10 more yards. Right there. Falcons up the line, trips left. Jaco drops back. He wants to throw. He looks. He's got a man deep over the middle.
He threw Cole open, too.
He did.
What a throw. Watch this pass. They've got good coverage on him outside. DJ throws it inside and allows Cole to come over to it. And he beats the safety to it.
Nice play. Hand off to Soto. Keeper this time by Jaco. And he's got running room again. A little stutter step by him, and he's going to get down about the 11, 12-yard line. 12.
A 20-yard carry for DJ as he pulls it out.
I would go to replay, but we're going to be right back up. Hand it to Soto that time. Soto bounces back in. Ooh, man. He should have been down at about the 7 or the 8.
But he gets hit, stays on his feet, and then just kind of cuts back to the middle.
Yeah, takes it down to the 3. 2nd and 1. They can get a first down.
Oh.
And call timeout?
I think they got a false start over there.
Yep, they did. So that's going to back us up. 2nd down and 6 then.
Second and 1 becomes 2nd and 6.
9:05 to go in this first half. Change of play for the Falcons.
Feels like Stratton.
He drops back.
No, gotta get. Oh, my goodness.
Who is that?
Baylor. Just hit the cast.
Yeah, Baylor with that cast on. Still learning to catch. That's tough. I know it's frustrating,
well, especially in that motion. You're going out and you're. What a block.
Touchdown Falcons. New Vision touchdown. Who is that?
Austin, is that Ivan with the block or Austin Ryder?
No, it's Austin Ryder.
Austin Ryder with a great block. Tanner Adams, man, you give him a crease, and we talked about it on the coach's show this morning with Coach Reynolds. If you give him a little bit of space, he's gone. And Austin Ryder does just that. Great block.
Snaps back. Hold is good. Ooh. Oh,
yes.
it's a fake.
Look at this. And they're all open. All three of them. Stockton Blunt takes the 2-point conversion. He had to choose. I mean, Easton was there wide open.
I don't know if you can see it because of our scoreboard.
Fetch. I mean, they're all over there just
Fooled Logan over here on the camera, too.
It even fooled Logan over here on the camera, and Logan saw it last night. We ran that play in the freshman game for our first 2-point conversion. 29-0 here. We'll stay here as we go. I just give a shout out, Dr. Anderson, Kendra Nye Photography, Kurt Cornett and the team at Tightwire Construction, Adobe Wall Stonework, Melanie and Jeremy Scott, the church at Bushland, our great coaches show sponsor, Pro Creek Construction, Larry Marquez and his team, and then of course Brock Hall, New Vision Construction, our touchdown sponsor, the AA&A Windshield Red Zone, which we were just in, and I forgot to say it. And Danny Richburg, Edward Jones, our scoreboard sponsor. I mean, just so grateful. Vanessa McDonald, Hope Choice, the people that allow us to do this on such a beautiful night like this. Really on any night. I mean, even last week, it didn't go our way, and it was still a lot of fun to be here.
Wouldn't be anywhere else. All right.
Let's go, Sid.
We'll be kicking off to the north.
Oh,
fair catch at about the 27, 28. We'll see where they mark it. Oh, 29. Sorry, no, 24. Sorry, I was back one.
We're used to being on the other side, and it looks just a little different.
So just so everybody knows, we'll talk a lot more about it. We'll get info to you, but the playoffs for both the girls volleyball, which starts this next Tuesday, Tommy Spencer's going to be doing that, will be on the NFHS network.
Yes.
So you'll want to get that subscription to that.
The best $9 you can spend in November.
Falcons blitz off the side. He gets the pass off, and he's got running room out there, and he's going to have a first down. And a little more. Wait.
I about to say.
Did we get a flag? I heard
it looked like they were holding Zundel the whole way.
Well, normally when they whistle like they just did, which is 2 or 3 whistles, that normally means there's a flag, but there's no flag.
Not Zundel. Aiden Sawyer.
So, yeah, we'll be on that NFHS network for all playoffs for Bushland, regardless of sport. Twins left, single right. They're going to hand off to 3. Nowhere to go.
What a read by Stockton Blunt. Saw it, crashed down, got him from behind, right at the line of scrimmage.
See if we can catch that on that Pro Creek replay.
He tracks it down.
So one thing about it, when we do that NFHS broadcast, no commercials. We can't run commercials. So we will be talking about our great sponsors. We just won't be able to run any more of their ads. 2 in the backfield with Reed this time on either side. Whoa, that left one almost took off. He wants to throw deep. He is going to throw deep.
Baylor makes a great effort trying to get that interception.
Yeah, that was off the mark. But Reed had no time to throw either. He was definitely just getting rid of that ball.
You mentioned it earlier. Just there's no follow through. He can't step in and drive the ball downfield like he'd like to because the Falcon D line is just getting all sorts of pressure. Feels good to say that again.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't say that much last week. A few times. They're showing blitz up the middle. See if we pull out of that.
They're gonna have to call a timeout, or they're gonna get a delay of game.
That's a delay of game right there.
There's a delay. Oh, he gave them a timeout late. So with that, we'll take the timeout with them.
The church at Bushland loves Jesus, and we love our community. This year, we're asking that you give us a year. Come see us, bring your family, come experience the church. This year, we're focused on 4 key things: know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. Through Sunday morning worship, weekly life groups, and our numerous programs for children of all ages, we want you and your family to truly know Jesus as your personal Savior. So come visit us. Give the church at Bushland a year.
Whether you need a building to grow your business or you simply need more space for a backyard workshop, look no further than Tightwire Construction. Kurt and his team will get you the most out of your metal building and take pride in exceeding your needs with great customer service. To talk about your next project, give Kurt a call at 806-683-6842 or visit tightwireconstruction.com. And as always, go Falcons.
All right, welcome back. Dalhart up to the line, twins on both sides. Reed drops back, heavy pressure. He steps forward, nowhere to go. Oh, and he breaks away from one tackle and then just carries 3, including Charlie.
It'll be interesting to see if we take this penalty or not, because there was holding. I mean, they just ripped Easter Fuentes down. They called it, obviously. But do you set it up and make them do it at 3rd and 20? Or do you give them 4th and 6 and make them punt? But do they punt?
No, we declined it.
So 4th down and 6. I think when your defense is playing the way it is, you like your chances there.
34 is still way over there. They probably got plenty of time. Oh, he jumped, and he got it. I told you he caught the pass too.
What a catch!
That pass complete. Number 9, Crosby. Good for a first down for the Royals.
What a catch by Crosby.
Bushland, 29-yard line.
Wow, that was an excellent catch. Free play. We talked about he's going to catch us yet. He's got a good cadence. You can tell because we've jumped several times, twitched.
Yeah, he got Shrewsbury that time. As the clock ticks under 7.5, the band begins to head down to the field.
Reed hands it to, yep, he does hand it
what
to
a counter.
Number 7 this time. I believe that's who that was. No, it's number 1, sorry. Luis Favela.
It does look like a 7, though.
Yeah. And when it's moving fast.
Good strong run. I mean, he ran into Charlie and was still able to fall forward for about a yard.
Yeah, 2nd down and 8. For the Wolves, we've got 6:55 on the clock here, and it's ticking. Drops back. He wants to throw. He's trying to set up that screen.
Oh, what a read by Tate Butcher.
Well, I tell you what, Tate Butcher came up and just made a great read. You'll see this on this Procrete replay. He reads this all the way. Just comes in and breaks that whole thing up. Looks like they're going to go into that Trips Diamond.
You know, they really haven't thrown into it yet.
They've thrown that screen to the outside so that 4 will come back in on that block. They've done that twice, and then they've handed off. Most of the time they'll hand off. 4's going to come out of there this time. There he goes.
That was well designed.
Yeah, a real wrinkle. What they make you think is that, if you watch the replay here, that make you think that 4 is going to come in motion. So that draws us back inside, and that turns Tate around, I think.
Well, what it did also is it drew our defender inside the block. So set up that outside lane.
Yeah, well called play, well executed. So that's going to have the Wolves knocking on the door here. It's going to be 1st and 10. The ball's going to be right at the 10-yard line.
Call it 1st and goal.
It is going to be 1st and goal. Sorry, I couldn't see the marker down there. Same formation. They're going to hand off to 3 this time. He's going to get about 2, maybe 3 yards. I can give him 2.
Mark it at the 8.
So second and goal from the 8.
Keep waiting for Kyler Reed to pull that ball and run, kind of like DJ has.
It seems like for us, we're expecting him to most of the time. He seems to be our key. We'll catch 3 if we need to, but because the problem is Reed's big, right? So
yeah,
he's going to try to throw again under heavy pressure. He gets it out there to the outside, but
Aiden Sawyer slows him down, and Shrewsbury came and popped him.
yeah, Shrewsbury's coming from that outside line spot too, so he had to travel a little distance to get there.
It's a big hit to gain 1 yard there for the Wolves. This will be
Third and goal
from the 7.
Stand up here on this far left side. They
They're
may
have to take their final timeout here.
I think that's their plan. So with that, we'll take one with them. We'll be right back.
Adobe Wall Stoneworks, Justin Howe here. Listen, I can't believe it, but this year we're going to celebrate our 20th anniversary. The Texas Panhandle has been such a support for our little business, and we're so thankful. Amy and I have been dreaming about this design center for years. We want you to come check it out on Hillside. Go check out our website, adobewallstoneworks.com. Just like you go make a dinner reservation, you can click and make a reservation for a private design consultation in our indoor showroom right here on Hillside. Come check it out, Adobe Wall Stoneworks.
Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761. And as always, go Falcons. All right, welcome back. Sorry, I couldn't get off mute. That was weird. All right, Dalhart's going to trot out onto the field, straight to the line here. They have got a third and goal from about the 7. 4:53 to go in this first half. Trying to get something on the scoreboard. We'll put one in motion left to right. All motion to the right. Reed's looking. He wants to go to the back of the end zone. And incomplete. I think
Great pressure there by Matthew Bridges to really force an errant pass. They're going to go for this.
You have to, right?
Ain't the only reason you don't is if you're just trying to get off 0.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're staring down 29-0, 3 points doesn't.
Got a little bit of a trickery play now. Probably a pretty good time to pull that one out. 4th down and goal. Reed drops back. He's got a guy. Perfect throw.
Oh, what a pass.
Well thrown, well executed. They get everybody in tight. Send the guy out there that right side flat. Nobody else out there.
Nice pass. Nice catch.
So 4:43 to go. Wolves get on the scoreboard late in the second quarter. Going to attempt the extra point here. Looks like their kicker is number 14, Angel Avalos. Snaps back, holds good. Kick is blocked.
And it's
Falcons catch it.
Oh. I thought for a second Aiden Sawyer was going to pitch that. But.
So with that, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
A&A Windshield and Glass is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. We are your one-stop shop, and we'll get it done right. We are a family-owned and operated business for over 35 years, and we specialize in windshield replacement installation and rock chip repair. We offer scheduled appointments in our shop, or we'll come to you with our mobile service. Call us today at 806-353-9119 or fill out our contact form at aawindshieldglass.com to get started. See clearly with A&A Windshield and Glass.
Yeah, welcome back. See,
It was me too.
it's being a little finicky there on the mute button.
So for the first time tonight, we'll see our kickoff return. Tanner Adams and Zach Zundel back, both with electrifying speed.
Yeah, I think, has the Turf Monster caught both of them this year or just one? Zach?
I think just Zach. I can't remember.
Don't think it got – I know it got Zach, poor guy.
Man, he had just made a great move, and there was nothing but clear sky in front of him, and the Falcon just jumped up off the turf.
All right, at 4:43 to go, 29-6 here in Dalhart on a beautiful Friday night. Light winds, a little chill in the air, but not bad. There's the kick, high, going to be taking about the 22. We're going to come back up the middle.
That's Rodriguez. Came to the middle looking, and one did a good job of just closing it out. Sets us up first down and 10 from the 25.
The percussion guys are having fun.
They are. They're getting it.
All right, Falcons come out, twins on both sides. Going to hand off right up the middle. There's Soto. He cuts out to the right. One man to beat to the sideline. Can't quite get around him, but that's going to be plenty for a first down.
15-yard gain there on first down.
Yeah, first and 10 from the 40. Falcons in their NASCAR. We're going to hurry up here. We're going to hand it to Soto again. Nice cut back up the middle by Soto. And he's still going. And he's at the 25. He's at the 30. Sorry, 25 is where I called out where he's going to go out, 25.
A 35-yard gain. Soto in 2 carries has ripped off 50 yards in 14 seconds of game time.
Yeah, 4:23. The clock stops with him going out of bounds. Trips left. Quick pass out here to the right with Tate Butcher.
Oh, Tate makes him miss.
Wow, that's a new vision touchdown right there. Tate Butcher.
Oh,
Watch this replay. Tate on this little comeback route. We've said all year long, this is his best route. He runs this as good as anybody.
He gives you the left leg and then takes it away, and it's gone.
So that took very little off the clock there. About 30 seconds, 4:17 to go.
20. That's a 20-second drive. 4:37 we took over.
Oh, that was blocked. So that's no good. So that's all right. We got a 2-point conversion early. So with 4:17 to go in this first half, we'll be right back. Danny Richburger of Edward Jones is a proud supporter of the Bushland Falcons. Danny is a financial advisor, and he wants to know what is important to you. Not everyone has the same goals and aspirations for the future, so whether you're focusing on retirement, kids' education, or a trip around the world, he'd love to meet with you. Whether that's across the desk, at your kitchen table, or on the phone, he's available for his clients. So give Sarah a call at his office at 806-352-2980 and set up a time to meet with Danny and start planning your future now. All right, welcome back.
So 75 yards in 3 plays, 20 seconds off the clock for the touchdown drive. Tate Butcher, you know, they took one off the board for him off of a great punt return a little bit ago for a block in the back. So he just went and got one on his own there. And you felt like the defender thought he had great position. You know, he has the sideline as his friend. Tate just found a way around.
Oh, short again. It's going to drop.
And that ball's going to kick back. Oh! Austin Ryder lays a pop. A great job by the Dalhart Wolf, number 11.
What's this replay, though? His back is turned when he gets hit.
You can see the ball kick back, and what a heads-up play. Number 11, I mean, if he doesn't grab that ball, that's Falcon ball.
Yeah. we executed this quite a bit at my high school growing up. We did a lot of those high short kicks like that. And you'd be amazed how many people they don't call the fair catch or they let it drop.
And it's like a little 9-iron. It kicks back as soon as it hits.
Yeah, twins on both sides, one in the backfield with Reed. Reed hands it to 3.
Woo, Austin Ryder.
1, 2,
watch this
3.
Creek replay. Austin Ryder looks like Superman.
Oh, that was brutal.
Austin Ryder couldn't read that any better.
That's a loss of 5 for the Wolves. 2nd down and 15.
He's
and they're
taking out the frustration of that fumble from earlier in the game.
Reed drops back. He's looking right. He has to step up. He's going to have to get out of that. Oh, and brought down from behind by Matthew Bridges. You'll see on this Pro Creek replay, just nowhere to go.
I'll tell you, watch this. If Bridges doesn't get him, JT's coming for a strip sack. He's right behind him, about to hag that ball. Oh, it's only 19.
That's right. I got one more yard for the country mile. I think we'll get it. Maybe we should do a country mile award to the defense. If you get more than 5 country miles, drops back, he's looking.
Oh,
and he's taken down, and there it is. See, I had faith.
You called it.
The Wolves are going to end up 4th down and a country mile. We just stopped counting after 20, by the way.
So I shouldn't say 4th and 25.
It's country mile anyway. It doesn't matter. It's a long ways.
Maybe we need to talk to old John Johnson over there at Country Chevrolet. This sounds like the perfect sponsorship for the country mile.
That's awesome.
I know that I'll be reaching out to in the morning. You know, speaking of sponsorships, if you're out there, you got a business or something you'd like to promote, we're looking for postseason volleyball sponsors as we will kick off volleyball coverage this coming Tuesday. Tommy Spencer will be on the call in Tulia, Texas against the Littlefield Wildcats for round 1 of the Quest for 3. I don't know if that's what we're calling it, but that's what I just called it.
That's right. So, yeah, if you definitely want to sponsor that, really just looking to cover expenses for the most part. Because when we start traveling, it starts traveling a lot.
Gas is not getting any cheaper, unfortunately.
So definitely a punting situation here.
Yes.
2:44 to go in this first half.
Diesel was $4.99 at Tooten Totem this morning in Pack-A-Sack.
High snap. He gets it. Good job. End over end. It's going towards the sideline.
It did not go very far. I think it's going to go out about 33. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 32.
So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Great field position to start this drive off.
So we'll start at 2:38. Let's see how fast this one goes. And how many plays?
Yeah, and this is one that for now it's gas pedal down.
No doubt.
This team's got to build some confidence. They got to feel like they can execute anything that they run. They need to be executing well right now. Twins on both sides. Jaco back there with Soto. Put one in motion. We're going to pitch it.
Oh.
It's going to be a loss of 1. Yep, 2nd and 11.
Baylor coming around. He knew if he could get through that one, he had some space in front of him.
Hand to Soto up the middle. He picks away. Gets about a 3-yard gain, but that's still going to bring up 3rd down and about 8. Oh, got him to jump. This is a free play. Well, he throws that ball high. Oh, and he
Cole dang near come down with it over there on the sideline.
That was a high throw by Dawson Jaco.
He just gives Cole space to run underneath it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
to set up 3rd down and 3. Maybe a long 2, but it looks like 3. Going to bring Baylor into the backfield. They like to hand it to Baylor.
What was that?
We're going to give the 5 yards back.
What was that?
So our coaches are hot. That's the 3rd time they're saying they simulated our snap.
Yeah, because Turner really rarely ever makes a mistake like that.
No.
In fact, he hasn't. Not to that degree that we just saw. DJ drops back. He goes deep.
Oh,
he's got a man. It's a little overthrown probably. Oh. Nice.
Stratton Malloy looking for Stratton. No, there's going to be a rough in the passer. Yep.
Oh.
They hit DJ late. I couldn't figure out why. Who is that? Is that Blake Sim was frustrated? It's because DJ took a late hit. Oh, no, Ethan Thompson. It was Ethan Thompson that was pretty hot.
So that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Falcons. It's going to put the ball at about the 14.
Minute 46 left before halftime. What was going to be a 4th down and 7 now turns into 1st and 10 inside the AA&A windshield red zone.
What's that left corner of the end zone? He drops back. Oh, he throws back here to the right side to Tate. Tate's got blockers. If he can get around one, he makes one
he
miss.
stayed on his feet.
Nice job by Tate Butcher. Gets out at about the 5. Yep.
It's going to be close to 1st and goal. They're going to call it 2nd and 1. Down here in that. Oh.
Did we get a false start again? Yep. Our NASCAR is getting off the mark a little quick. All right, 2nd down and 6 now. Can still get a 1st down.
They're complaining. The official on the outside doesn't like something. What are they making Baylor leave the game
Baylor's
for?
leaving the game for some reason.
Oh, he's got something hanging off of him.
Oh, it's his back plate.
Yeah. Oh, they pulled. That was easy. Colt
No,
Rivers.
snap the ball. Do they have to let him replay? That was interesting. He pumps. Oh, and what a catch!
Woo! What a catch by Stratton Malloy for the New Vision touchdown.
Watch this. He does a little quick pump. And then he throws back to that back corner, and Stratton Malloy was wide open.
Man, they ran that bubble, or they faked the bubble screen to Tate. Stratton does an amazing job of bringing that one in.
So with 1:18 to go, attempting the extra point here. Kick is up and
no good.
No good. So 41-6, and we'll be right back.
Melanie and Jeremy Scott with Texas Plains Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty support our Bushland Falcons on and off the field. As residents of the community, our school and students' success are important to us. A successful school drives home values and a strong sense of community, along with a desire to live in Bushland. To help further the community support, we have created a Bushland-only e-directory, which can be found at bushlandhomesandliving.com. Please visit our site and add your business listing for free.
All right, welcome back here in Dalhart, Texas, where Falcons go on top, or extend their lead, should I say, 41-6 with a minute 18 to go in this first half.
Ethan Thompson going to come out and kick this one off. I mean, Coach probably just wants to bang it deep and hold him down
Okay,
with a minute.
they're expecting an onside.
Hey,
Look.
little do they know, Ethan's the guy that's.
Yeah, they are, I think. See them up. See, so you've got your far side guys up, and there's always slanting everything to that side, and even the guy at the 47 is up. So that'll be taken at the 33.
There.
Oh, they gave him the 32, didn't they? Yep, 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 32. No time comes off the clock, so 1:18 to go in this first half. Welcome all of our listeners. 171 currently online.
Watching a beautiful night for football here in Dalhart, Texas.
Yeah, feel free to give us a shout where you're watching from. We always like to know where everybody's viewing the game from. It's always fun. We love to see where the furthest person is. Oh, and swallowed up in the backfield. No gain. That's going to be a loss of about 3.
Jackson Fetch and Shrewsbury, Charlie, everybody coming off the bottom of that pile.
We've had Hawaii before. We've had Central America before in an undisclosed location. All right. Diamond's right formation on that right side. Quick pass block.
Oh, man, what an athletic play. Jackson Fetch bats it in the air, and then Dagnier goes and gets it. Watch this athletic
Coming
play.
off that offensive right side. Fetch gets up.
3rd and 12 with 36 seconds left in the half. Like, you almost wonder, does Dalhart run the ball here just to run the clock?
And do we take a timeout?
That's a great question, too. Because you like your odds if Tate Butcher's back there returning punts. He's already taken one to the house that got called back for.
I think you got to run it here and just see if we'll do a timeout. You know what I mean? I think
agree.
They do run it up the middle.
Nowhere to go.
And we do take a timeout.
You meet a wall called Pitt and Fuentes.
We do take a timeout.
Shrewsbury. Sorry, Shrews.
Well, we'll take a quick timeout with the team. We'll be right.
Adobe Wall Stoneworks, Justin Howe here. Listen, I can't. Adobe Wall Stoneworks, Justin Howe here. Listen. Adobe Wall Stoneworks, Justin Howe here. Listen, I can't believe it, but this year we're going to celebrate our 20th anniversary. The Texas Panhandle has been such a support for our little business, and we're so thankful. Amy and I have been dreaming about this design center for years. We want you to come check it out on Hillside. Go check out our website, adobewallstoneworks.com. Just like you go make a dinner reservation, you can click and make a reservation for a private design consultation in our
All right, welcome back. 29 seconds to go on this in this first half. Wolves are going to punt. Reynolds elects to take a timeout to see if we can't score here before the end of the first half.
So Jim Ridgway watched from Hawaii last week.
Hey, see?
Rough. He must have had a rough week,
Man.
you know, watching Falcon football from Hawaii.
Don't post any pictures of that.
I'll be honest, Hawaii would have made that game feel a little better.
Yeah. I would agree. High kick.
Tate's going to get under it.
He is going to get under it. He's going to bust out to this right side. He's being pulled down from behind. He's going to cross over the 50, though, to the 49.
So 19 seconds to go.
That's about how long the 75.
We still have one timeout and 49 yards to go to score.
And the one drive was 75 yards in
20 seconds.
20 seconds. So, yeah, we have plenty of time. And 2 timeouts?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, we took our second right there to make a punt.
Twins on both sides. Soto in the backfield with Jaco. Ooh, they almost jumped. Quick pass out here to the right. Tate's going to do.
Oh,
Tate didn't realize.
He didn't realize he had everybody beat.
He could have gotten another 5 easily. But that's a lesson learned if you remember from a few weeks ago with Cade.
Yep.
You know,
Cade came down inbounds.
And didn't go back out, right? So here's the pass. Jacob looking right. He's got Tate. That was a hard one. I tell you what, Tate was kind of – he's trying to drop that kind of over the top, and that was a tough one to throw.
So Allen is in Albury, Australia.
What? Well, that wins the award. That may be the furthest anyone's ever watched.
Something tells me that's not a bad place to be either.
I don't know. Everything's trying to kill you there. Twins on both sides. Oh, nice pass. Oh, and intercepted.
Man, what a play there. They sat down in that zone with 2 seconds left before the half.
DJ's throw, it was just underthrown. You know, if he gets a little air underneath that ball, I think he drops it in there, but. You should be. Your camera work needs to be spot on, Logan. You're being critiqued from the other side of the world, from the land down under.
Got someone watching from Paradise, Texas.
Hey, good football team there.
Wonder how that Paradise Whitesboro game's going
Oh,
tonight.
yeah,
We'll
we
have
need
check
to
it at halftime.
We'll check halftime scores and let you know. It's going to hand off there. They're going to run this one out. That's going to do it here for this first half. Falcons going to take this into the locker room with a big lead, 41-6. We'll come back after some sponsors. I think our band will be up first, so we'll play a few commercials, but we'll definitely let you hear the band. And we'll come right back. Dr. Wesley Anderson would like to wish the Bushland Falcons great success this football season. Dr. Anderson is a therapeutic optometrist and glaucoma specialist and provides quality eye care in a timely and efficient manner at a reasonable cost for all of his patients. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 to 4 p.m. Call for an appointment at 806-355-3800 and let Dr. Anderson care for you and your entire family.
Kendra Nye Photography is a proud supporter of Bushland Falcons football. We provide the very best in custom sports photography, design, and products in the area. We believe an excellent sports program and exceptional athletes should be represented with excellent photography and services. Our goal for each of our clients is that they love the photography and products we provide as much as we love creating them. Contact our team to help you create the perfect custom sports photography experience for your sports program or individual athlete. We wish the very best for our Bushland Falcons this season. Go Falcons!
Hurley Garrett, assistant Abby Chain. Tonight, the band's performing their 2022 year-round halftime show, Agent 54, followed by Randall Standridge with drill design by Panomata. Following the performance, the band will perform Bushland fight song Short Falcon, composed by Dr. Gary Garner and arranged by Dr. B.J. Brooks. Sit back and enjoy the sounds of Falcon Band.
Oh, I felt good.
Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761. And as always, go Falcons. All right. Well, as you kind of watch their band, we'll give you kind of some updates. We talked a little bit in the pregame, so now as we're in this Contractors Wholesale halftime report, let's talk a little bit about the games going on. You know, there's some interesting games that we're looking at. We talked a little bit about Kermit and Slayton. Kermit on top, 12-9 right now on top of Slayton. That's
and that's kind of what I expected. That's why I kept Kermit penciled into that spot. I expect they'll beat Slayton. And Lamisa's playing Denver City tonight. Have you seen the score for Denver?
Yeah, 33-10.
Yeah, that's exactly what we kind of talked about.
For our district, there's only one other game tonight, and that's Shallow Water's Muleshoe's at Shallow Water, but Shallow Water's up at halftime 34-0, so similar score is here. Iowa Park on top of Clyde 23-7 just at the end of the second quarter there. Breckenridge, though, on top of Bowie as expected, 26-0 in that one. And Vernon at halftime only down by 7 to Jim Ned. It is 14-7 there, so that's what I expected from that game too. I still say Vernon's a little bit of a wild card. They could toss that district into kind of a little bit of craziness.
Vernon came into the night 2-1. Jim Ned came in 3-0. So if Vernon pulls that game off, they're going to own the tiebreaker over Jim Ned, and they could be set up to be our second-round opponent.
Yeah. In that other district, though, that we're keeping a real close eye out there with Brock, that's at Region 1, District 4. Pilot points 8-6 over Peaster. Low-scoring game, very much a defensive game. And then you've got Whitesboro up 18-7 over Paradise. And Stephen kind of predicted that one. I thought Paradise would make a little bit better run. We'll see what they do the second half. That one's at halftime as well. And then you got Brock, as expected, all over Ponder 41-0. What's interesting is the East Texas teams are in a bit of a quandary right now. I'm looking at it, and then I went and looked at the radar. As most of you, if you listen long enough, you know that's my neck of the woods out there, way far East Texas, right next to Shreveport. I always tell everybody. But, it's covered up in rain. And a lot of the teams knew that. I mean, they looked at the radar, and they moved. They shifted everything over.
You know, Jamie, Mrs. Lyles is pretty football savvy herself, and she told me on Tuesday that Brownsboro was the first. So the Bearcats moved their game to Thursday, which then moved sub-varsity to Wednesday. And now some of the teams waited later to make that call, and so they didn't move it until, like yesterday morning.
But they played. A lot of them I heard were doing there early. So they started like 4 o'clock.
They did, and it was just a night of football.
Yeah.
And so, I'll tell you, if you've been at some long sub-varsity games, play a varsity game after the freshman and JV, and that gets to be a long night. But
it does.
But they did. They started shifting games to Thursday night, and I know if you follow Matt Stepp much, man, all night he was. And there was a game last night, Austin LBJ, in the fourth. It was 6 minutes left in the third quarter. It was 92-0.
Oh my!
And they're a running team. They don't even throw the ball. They don't even have enough kids to. I think they have like 20 kids on roster. Like this is an inner city Austin team that, but they just do what they do well.
Yeah, and obviously.
So Weren't trying to run it up on anybody. I think that game ended in triple digits.
That's
but they
insane.
Were
That's like a 6-man. Was it a 6-man game?
No, it's an 11-man. They're actually having to play up into 4A so they don't have to travel a ton, is what I was told.
Wow.
I was told they were actually playing up. I didn't go verify that, but somebody commented on one of the posts that they were actually playing up.
That Region 2, District 6, that's the one I expect them all to be delayed. I can't believe they're not all delayed. It's got Jefferson and Tatum. That one showed delayed earlier, and I looked at the radar. Tatum's covered up in rain, so maybe they got out of it. Maybe the lightning. And you can play in the rain.
Play in the rain.
It's just a lightning problem. And if you look at it, it looks like mostly rain on the radar. So maybe they're continuing to play. Jefferson's up 10-0. A little bit of a surprise there. I thought Tatum would come out on top. We'll see how that one goes. Atlanta on top of Gladewater, 14-7. Expected that to be a close game. And then we've got a delay on a few games there as well. So if I can get my app to cooperate here. Sorry, Steven hears me complain about this app every week. And he uses a little bit of a different one. I like the way this one works when it works, but it doesn't always work. There was another game I really wanted to go back to real quick.
So the final here, and this will just tell you, just to finish up that thought, the Austin LBJ game ended up being 96-0 over Austin East side. They kneeled the ball 3 times and punted the entire final 22 minutes of the clock.
Wow.
So almost the entire second half, they kneeled 3 times and would punt.
So here's the game I thought was interesting. Lorena is only up by 7 on Troy. It's 21-14.
Trojans are hanging tough.
So that's a little bit of a surprise, to say the least, in that game. Looking across other districts, if there's anything else, it seems a little interesting, which I'm not seeing anything. So that gives you kind of a quick update. Stephen, you've got some stats, some quick stats at least for everyone here on the first half.
And, you know, a great first half for the Falcons. Let me get back over here because I just texted with Jamie. 344 total yards of offense. Ivan Soto has 90 yards on the ground. DJ, 52 rushing yards on those 2 carries. 2 carries for 52 yards. He's averaging 26 yards.
That's good. Yeah, we'll take that all day long.
202 yards passing for DJ. Cole Purcell, 94 with the touchdown. I wonder if he might have 2 touchdowns. I think Cole has 2 touchdowns. Tate Butcher, 61 yards receiving with the touchdown. That nice tight wire construction, tight rope down the sideline there. And so might have a new sponsor type deal going there for tight wire. You get too many of those going, but 300, you know, we talked about coming out, responding after last week. And we said we thought that they were going to come out and take out some frustration.
Well, they did it the first play.
The game is a pick 6 by Matthew Bridges. And from there, it was just off to the races. 344 yards of total offense. And the scoreboard shows it, 41-6.
Yeah, definitely has really what we expected to see. But, you know, the thing that things we need to work on, and Coach talked about this even this morning on the Coach's Show, but, you know, even in a win, you obviously don't do everything perfect. So there's still opportunities to improve, and we got to take care of the rock. You know, we're not it's slipping. The other thing that I've noticed bad the last couple of weeks that I've not seen really all year is the drops. You know, we've got a little case of the drops on the passes. So, again, not bad, but it's those things when you're heading to the playoffs. Maybe the first round, but after that, you can't afford to do those too much.
It comes down to who executes, you know, and we hadn't – I mean, that's the first time we've seen Austin Ryder put the ball in the turf all year. And the play before that, you know, and he dropped the ball the play before, and – obviously, Coach comes right back. He always likes to come right back to him.
And
Makes a great play, turns upfield, and then he puts the ball on the turf. And that's the first time that ball's hit the carpet coming out of Austin Ryder's hands. But here's what I'll tell you. Austin Ryder turned around, and if he didn't make up for it on defense, he sure was trying. I mean, he played some lights-out defense. And, you know, we talked about – I joked that there was a play where he looked like Superman diving over the pile for a 5-yard – to hit the running back for a 5-yard loss. But – you're right. It's still, as much as there is to like, I think that this is one of those games that's also good because Hanging Mayfield was here. He's probably at home taking notes, you know, and I'm sure there's a text message going somewhere right now of just things that we still need to work on. For as good as we've looked, there are definitely some things that going into the bye week, you can keep sharpening the sword.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and that's a good thing, right? And I always want to build on that. Was it learn from your mistakes, but have a short-term memory? And that's what, and I think this team does a good job with that. You know, last week is what it is, and it's done, it's over, and move on. Let's hope we see them again later down the road.
Amen.
But yeah, so I'll tell you what, we'll take a quick break, let you hear from our Contractors Wholesale, who's our sponsor for our halftime show, and we'll be right back. Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761, and as always, go Falcons.
AA&A Windshield and Glass is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. We are your one-stop shop, and we'll get it done right. We are a family-owned and operated business for over 35 years, and we specialize in windshield replacement installation and rock chip repair. We offer scheduled appointments in our shop, or we'll come to you with our mobile service. Call us today at 806-353-9119 or fill out our contact form at aawindshieldglass.com to get started. See clearly with AA&A Windshield and Glass.
Adobe Wall Stoneworks, Justin Howe here. Listen, I can't believe it, but this year we're going to celebrate our 20th anniversary. The Texas Panhandle has been such a support for our little business, and we're so thankful. Amy and I have been dreaming about this design center for years. We want you to come check it out on Hillside. Go check out our website, adobewallstoneworks.com. Just like you go make a dinner reservation, you can click and make a reservation for a private design consultation in our indoor showroom right here on Hillside. Come check it out, Adobe Wall Stoneworks.
Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761, and as always, go Falcons. Danny Richberger of Edward Jones is a proud supporter of the Bushland Falcons. Danny is a financial advisor, and he wants to know what is important to you. Not everyone has the same goals and aspirations for the future, so whether you're focusing on retirement, kids' education, or a trip around the world, he'd love to meet with you. Whether that's across the desk, at your kitchen table, or on the phone, he's available for his clients. So give Sarah a call at his office at 806-352-2980 and set up a time to meet with Danny and start planning your future now. Dr. Wesley Anderson would like to wish the Bushland Falcons great success this football season. Dr. Anderson is a therapeutic optometrist and glaucoma specialist and provides quality eye care in a timely and efficient manner at a reasonable cost for all of his patients. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 to 4 p.m. Call for an appointment at 806-355-3800 and let Dr. Anderson care for you and your entire family.
Hope Choice is a faith-based, pro-life organization that assists women facing an unplanned pregnancy by providing free pregnancy tests, sonograms, educational classes, and baby supplies. Hope Choice is also helping young people and parents by taking a stand against society's influences that are threatening today's families. By offering free mentoring programs to young people ages 8 to 18, retreats, and character building presentations for students.
All right, welcome back. We wanted to make sure, sorry about that Hope Choice. We'll definitely get you later. Here come the Falcons for this second half. Currently 48 degrees here in Dalhart, but the good news is it feels like 47, so that's really good for the Texas Panhandle winter because normally it would feel like about 40 with that wind chill. We'll give a shout out to, we kind of have a tie with the Groom Tigers. We used to live there, but also we like the TNT package over there. We're close friends with them, to say the least. But congratulations to the Groom Tigers taking care of business tonight and winning district over there, just down the road to the east. In fact, they actually still use, so they recorded some stuff for us a couple years ago. Tony Rocha did, and they sent me a clip. They actually still use the intro that Mark and I did for them.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, we recorded 2 different ones. They used one for the start and one coming out of halftime. So that's fun. We need to get Tony to record one for us. So he did one a couple years ago, but we had it so specific that when Mark left, we couldn't use it anymore.
Man. Oh, Mark Boyette. I bet Mark's listening tonight as well.
There's the kick. Kind of a quick kick. They try an onside. That ball is up in the air. Falcons are not going to get it. I think Dalhart got that ball.
Falcons say we got back on it. Whoever it was.
I have no clue how we got that ball. There were 2 Wolves there.
Cannon Melbourne somehow came up with that ball. I don't know how, but I'll tell you this. I wouldn't want to wrestle Cannon Melbourne for a ball in the bottom of the pile.
Okay, Falcons come out. Get this second half started. Oh, we fumbled that ball, I do believe. What's that read? That play.
They're going to be an incomplete pass. That's why we run that the way we do.
It definitely is. It just didn't seem to get going from the beginning. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. So that's why we do that play that way.
Just so you know, the smoke on the field that you're seeing isn't some cool graphics that we have, but look at that spin move.
Wow, what a move.
To get the first down.
By Ivan Soto. I'm going to see if we can get it in here because I want you to see this again. He is being pulled down from behind right here, and he somehow spins and gets out of that. So let's get back
the smoke made that look really cool.
It did. Trips to the right. Oh, nice little swing pass. DJ. DJ gets whacked. A little surprised they didn't call that roughing the passer.
Dude, Tanner Adams, I mean, you give him a crease, and look how fast he can get down the field.
Yeah, he gets into Wolf territory with that.
But the smoke was from the Dalhart tunnel, just so you know.
Free play. They should have called that.
Hey, get him off of him.
Well, they should have blown it.
Unabated to the quarterback, should have got a whistle. And I get that Dalhart's frustrated, but that one's got to be.
You got to go blow the whistle on that one. All right, 1st and 5 for the Falcon. Ball's going to sit out nose right at the 30. Spread formation. TJ drops back. He looks. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man over the middle. Oh.
Stratton just couldn't quite adjust in the air. But I'll tell you, if he'd have seen Baylor down here in the corner, Baylor had about 10 yards. He ran an amazing flag route that just got him to the back.
Look, he looked back to the sideline. Did you see that coming?
He did.
He's like, now I'm tired, man.
Wonder if they got his back. Oh, yeah, he got his back plate back on. You know, it was hanging earlier. They made him come off, and he didn't get to the sideline before Colton Reynolds came over and just ripped it off for him.
So I'm sure they put a different one on him. They're going to hand it to Baylor this time. He's going to come around this left side. If he can make the corner and he can't quite get there, well covered. Okay. Boy, they're late on the blowing the whistles today. Somehow he gets back to the line of scrimmage, which
that was impressive.
Baylor's like, I'm tired. All right, twins on both sides. We're going to stay in that. Soto stays back there. We're going to run him out of the backfield.
Quick come pass. Back to a screen to Tanner.
Tanner Adams around the left side, and he gets the first down.
He did a really good job of getting that hand down and making sure he got past the down marker there.
Yeah, and that probably got him that first down because he was really close.
He is frustrated, though.
You'll see this right there. That really gets him that extra. Hand off to Soto. He pounces off that right side. He's going to go outside, and there he goes around the corner. Touchdown.
They're not going to call a hold there in the middle.
They are going to call a hold. Let's watch this Procrete replay.
Watch Ethan Thompson's block here. Boom. That was a beautiful.
They call it.
Where is it? I don't even see.
There's nobody in the area where they throw that flag. See where he's got that mark? There was a.
No, like nothing. That's what I'm saying. There was nothing. We watched the replay. Y'all watched the replay. We all watched the replay together. They needed to watch the replay.
I didn't see. We had two guys back down the field actually, but nothing in that area. Yeah, maybe we missed it. Trips left, single rights. If they stay in this formation, we've got 9:31 to go.
It's a great run by Soto and a great block by Ethan Thompson.
DJ drops, quick pass over here to the right. Is that Tate?
Tate makes his man miss it.
Touchdown!
It's a touchdown. No vision touchdown. Tate Butcher. 23 yards on the pitch and catch. It's going to take Tate Butcher up to 84 yards on the night. 2 touchdowns. We're not getting to say the AA&A Windshield Red Zone very much because we're scoring from so far out. Sid's kick is up, and Sid's kick is good. And with 9:16 left here in the half, your Falcons stake to a 48-6 lead.
We'll be right back.
Dr. Wesley Anderson would like to wish the Bushland Falcons great success this football season. Dr. Anderson is a therapeutic optometrist and glaucoma specialist and provides quality eye care in a timely and efficient manner at a reasonable cost for all of his patients. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 to 4 p.m. Call for an appointment at 806-355-3800 and let Dr. Anderson care for you and your entire family.
All right, welcome back. 9:16 to go in the third. Falcons strike 48-6 in this contest.
What started a little shaky, Cannon Melvin had to make an impressive play to recover that kick because we knocked it around a little bit. Turned out to be one heck of a touchdown drive. Ethan Thompson on for the kickoff. It's incredible. He can pancake block you and do kickoffs. Talk about a well-rounded lineman there.
He does. He kicks it down. It's taken at about the 25, 24. He's going to come around that left side, nowhere to go, and he gets up to about the 26, 27-yard line. Looks like the 27, so first and 10 for the Wolves.
See what they do in their first drive of the second half. They got a little momentum on offense there right before halftime with the touchdown drive.
Hear this Bushland band playing. Proud of the Panhandle. All right, he's going to have 2 on either side of Reed in at quarterback still. They're going to hand off. He gets a nice push. About 3 or 4 yards on that. Well, he gets about 5. Second down and 5, we'll call it.
That drum line can keep this fans section in it, can't they?
Yeah, they're right outside our window, by the way. That's why you hear them so well tonight. We were a little worried you couldn't hear us, but we got a thumbs up. We're good.
People would probably rather hear the band than us anyway. They're pretty talented. Oh, look at this.
That's going to be an interception.
Oh,
he
Baylor.
drops it.
I have a feeling Baylor can't wait to get that cast off his hand. He's like, dude, I catch that in my sleep.
Yeah, that's just like catching a pass from Jaco. You know, funny story from several years ago. I'd heard the Canadian Football League, their broadcasters went on strike. Their ratings went up. That might happen here. We might get like double the listeners. All right, Twins to the right. He drops back. He's a heavy pressure.
Oh,
fumble! And that lineman finally gets his carry for the year.
Austin Ryder coming off the edge. You know, I told you he's making up for putting the ball on the turf. That strip sack was a thing of beauty.
Oh, see, we get to talking. I forget to hit the replay, that Procreate replay fast enough sometimes.
So I had somebody text me and ask, what does a simulated snap mean? We made the comment in the first half when some of those bad snaps. So we have a cadence, depending on, you know, whether you're saying go or maybe you clap for that snap. When the defense does it to simulate a snap, it's actually illegal.
That's
and
correct.
So that's what we were talking about. Oh, man, that kick is not getting off.
Wait, why'd they?
They're going to say his knee was on the ground when he tried to reach down and grab it. I do not think so.
We're going to watch this Procreate replay real quick and see.
Yeah.
I hope it was.
It was.
Good call by the official. Saves the punter, too.
Except for it didn't save him.
Well, he still got hit, but he didn't get piled on.
He did not. But his knee was on the ground when he touched it, and that's all it takes. But so what was happening there in the first half and what the coaching staff was really talking about was, you know, DJ, I want to say he's been saying go all night, and you're beginning to hear that from the Dalhart defense, which was throwing off Turner. You don't see Turner miss a snap count.
Cantrell out at quarterback now.
DJ done for the night.
I hope he knows what the play is. He does. Hand it off to Soto.
Oh, man.
Well, it's funny because Cantrell was way over here outside of the huddle.
Yeah.
And then you see DJ walking like, really? I'm coming out. And then they're yelling at Jesse to run over. And he literally has like 2 seconds and he's on the field. It's like, I guess he heard the play. Soto gets this ball to the 5.
Sets up with 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, they can get a first down. Yeah, it looks like about the 2nd down 2 or 3. Ooh, Soto nowhere to go here. In fact, he's going to lose. No? They're going to still.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, they are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Nick Saban that complained a lot from a couple of years ago about them defenses simulating the snap. And I think he complained after an A&M game, to say the least.
Oh, yeah, a couple years ago when A&M beat them.
Yep. Trips left. Handed to Soto. Oh, a good tackle there.
Was a great tackle by 15 because Soto had done one of those little jump step hops that he does, and it looked like he was going to take that thing into the end zone. 15 made a great tackle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jesse could keep that next one.
Quarterback power is what this one feels like it typically is. Look at the offensive stat. Hands behind back. Now they're going to signal. They literally let it run down. Yeah.
Ooh, I thought they were going to drop that. Soto, touchdown.
Touchdown. Ivan Soto goes over 100 yards on the night.
New Vision touchdown. That's going to bring the score to 54-6 as Sid comes on to attempt the extra point.
Big thank you to Brock Hall and his team over there at New Vision Exteriors.
Snaps back, holds pretty good. He gets it up, and it's good.
I'll tell you, Brock and them have these cool new screens, these shades that'll come down, and I bet they help keep your back patio nice and warm during the winter.
We'll be right back. The Bushland Falcons are a symbol of excellence in all athletics, so when the Falcons take the field, there is no room for error. Vanessa McDonald with Lions Realty feels the same way about her job. As a real estate professional with over 20 years of experience, Vanessa knows there's no room for error when it comes to your real estate goals. Vanessa's real estate experience combined with a forward-thinking company behind her makes for a winning team for her clients. Give Vanessa a call for a free home analysis at 806-336-7885. All right, welcome back. 5:26 to go in the third. Falcons add to their lead 55-6 over the Wolves here in Dalhart, Texas. Last game of district for the Falcons.
Last game of the regular season.
Yep.
How weird is it to say that?
We will be off next week, just one FYI. So. Who was that kicking? That was Cade Kavina kicking, by the way.
It was. It took me a second when you asked. I was like, wait a second. Was that 20 or was it 28?
It was 28. At first, I thought it was Tate for a second because I saw the 20.
Nice kick there by Cade Kavina.
So we will be off next week. So no coaches show next week. No games next week. So we also get a break next week, which is good. So
be looking. Austin and I hadn't had a chance to talk to you about this yet, but we thought about doing something like the top 10 plays of the year, cutting the videos for each one. So might see some highlights coming next week just to keep your football fix. Oh, Kyler Reed keeps that
he keeps that. We've been waiting for that one all night.
We have.
He gets a nice gain on that. I tell you what, he gets
maybe
about 6 yards. Yep, we'll call it 2nd and 4. But I tell you what, I sure like the digital down marker signs.
It's not trying to watch them reach up there and flip it back and forth. It's pretty nice.
And you can see them. Stay in their spread formation. Handoff up the middle.
Nice tackle.
Close,
there.
but he's going to be short by about a yard. Maybe 2. Yep.
Matt Bridges does a good job coming up, closing out that lane. Keeps him from getting the first down.
Oh, Falcons drop.
Man.
Wait, they threw it.
Yeah, they did. Dude, JT Suggs he's got his face mask yanked on over there. Getting a little chippy. Oh, look at this. We got the sophomore duo of Jake White and Holt. Now Holt's coming out and Jacob Sessions. No, it's Jake White coming out.
Yeah, we should start seeing kind of the heavier rotation. Spread formation. Reed's going to hand it off up the middle. Oh, my. He got dropped.
Yeah, he did.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 12, looks like, for the Wolves. Clock ticking 3:50 to go in this third here in Dalhart. Ball's going to be at about the 36.
Yeah, so 68. You were right when he came off. That was Jake White.
Reed wants to, he gets swallowed up.
What a play. Austin Ryder again.
He had the last tackle as well. Austin Ryder's been all over the place.
Holt Humphrey out there at
We are
Jacob
1
Sessions.
yard shy.
Of a country mile.
3rd down and 19 for the Wolves.
Tag Thrash out here in the slot cover, number 84.
Reed drops back. He throws deep.
Zach Zundel with the coverage forces it out of bounds.
Off the fingertips. He almost got it.
Max Rodriguez is going to come off the field as Tate and Cole Purcell go back to return. A lot of sophomores were saying their names. Just great depth on this varsity roster. I think Coach Reynolds told us this morning. 8 or 9.
8 or 9, yeah, up from this JV. And still, JV had a great year.
I say JV just played last night, finished off the season, so I have a feeling we'll see a few more of them make their way up.
Well, I think typically we'll bring up all the JV for the playoffs. High, short, though. Out of bounds at about the 49.
Good call.
All right, with that, we'll take a I'll tell you what.
Not,
maybe not.
As fast, well, I think we'll probably start using the block. I think the foot's definitely off the gas.
Yeah. .248 to go in the third. Falcons well in control of this ball game. Starting to get a little rotation going now. But a coach expects the same execution. It doesn't change just because you rotate in and out. Play calling may be a little more conservative, but
Slade Spinks in at left tackle.
Sure see Mr. Marquez in at running back, I'm assuming.
That looks smaller than Marquez. No, that is AJ.
Yep. He's wearing white.
He is wearing white. It makes him. AJ, I'll tell you, AJ is not he's spent some time in the weight room. Yeah, he's a wrestler too, so he's pretty stout.
I'm waiting on him to bust one. He's had a few earlier in the year.
Looks like Cannon Melvin in at right tackle. Spinks in at left tackle.
Have I just never noticed that we use the digital card to call in plays?
I think that's new.
Okay. Is it a decoy?
Look at Jesse.
My question is it a decoy or is it real? That's the first time I've seen it. Is it? Maybe we don't notice it on our side, but
I feel like when we be on.
What we're talking about is
seen it at River Road, you know.
They've got a digital card that'll do 2 different sets of 2 numbers, right? So like 56, 32, and that's how they're calling in.
It's an old Jimmy Thomas deal. Jimmy likes to use them. They use them a lot in Littlefield. Yeah, no, this is new. There's no way you missed that.
Yeah.
Quarterback pass.
There he goes up the middle, Jesse Cantrell. Big gain for a first down. He's not small either, by the way.
No, not at all. So Rhett Real in at right guard. Isaiah Rodriguez looks like it's the left guard. Gonna shift Zach Zundel into the backfield. Tell you this, hand that ball to Zach. Zach's got some explosiveness to him. Not much there.
They did give it to Zach. .35 seconds, and I tell you, they're probably going to let this tick out because the play clock is at 30. We'll kind of keep an eye on it real quick and make sure they're going to do that.
Yeah, there's. Nope, they signal in.
A little surprise. All right, handoff. Oh, fumble! And Dalhart's going to have that with 1 second to go. Yeah, I was really surprised. Oh, they're going to run it off anyway. Okay, so with that, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The church at Bushland loves Jesus, and we love our community. This year, we're asking that you give us a year. Come see us, bring your family, come experience the church. This year, we're focused on 4 key things: know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. Through Sunday morning worship, weekly life groups, At our numerous programs for children of all ages, we want you and your family to truly know Jesus as your personal Savior. So come visit us. Give the church at Bushland a year.
Whether you need a building to grow your business or you simply need more space for a backyard workshop, look no further than Tightwire Construction. Kurt and his team will get you the most out of your metal building and take pride in exceeding your needs with great customer service. To talk about your next project, give Kurt a call at 806-683-6842 or visit tightwireconstruction.com. And as always, go Falcons.
All right, welcome back. Dalhart out on the field. They're going to hand it off to the number 3. They're running back.
Nice.
Okay, he gets knocked forward and actually gets a positive gain. Probably should have been a loss. 2nd down and 8.
I don't have a 42 on my roster, so I'll find out who that is here in a moment.
Kermit on top of Slayton right now, by the way, 12-9. Spread formation, Twins on both sides. Somebody moved, and I think it was us.
It was. Oh, man, almost a great play. Zach Zeno with great coverage. Jacob Sessions just jumped a little bit there.
Shallowwater 41-14 over Muleshoe. That's in the 4th quarter. Jim Ned pulling ahead, by the way. They're in the 4th quarter. Shows 50 seconds left, 28-7. So they're going to pull that one away. Both running teams, though, right?
They
both
are.
Of those
they both like to run the ball.
So that explains why they're going home early. Everybody in tight. A little misdirection there in the backfield. Number 1 gets it. Falcons do a good job, but he's going to have that first down, I think. He does.
Holt Humphrey did a good job of getting his hand on him and slowing him down to give the rest of the defense. He didn't make the play, but it was enough to keep it from being a big play.
Whitesboro still on top of Paradise. 18-7, though. Still tight.
Been some weird scores in that district. An 18-13 game. They've had some.
All right. Clock ticking, 10:30 to go in this contest. Oop, I need to change the. They're going to hand off this left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's going to be run out of bounds. Nope, he's not going to get out of bounds. About the 32, we'll call it. Yep, 32-yard line. Big gain for the Wolves.
So number 42, who's I got you his name as he's coming off the field, Mason Melvin. I know with Creek Copeland having experienced some injuries, and we lost Mason Ferris early in the year, and so just some more sophomore depth coming up.
Two in the backfield with Reed. Handoff to number 1 up the middle. He gets a couple.
Nice tackle there.
2nd down and 8 for the Wolves. Ball's going to be right at the 30-yard line in Falcons territory. And 9:25 to go in this contest.
Is that Charlie? You can't decide if Charlie was doing a little dance there.
We should have recorded that and sent it to him.
Might pull that off the clip. So 84 tack thrash out there, but back to the thoroughbreds up front. Charlie, Easton, and Shrewsbury.
He drops back. He throws. He does get it completed. That's going to be a touchdown for the Wolves. Wow. I thought it fell short. But
let's watch this replay.
Yeah. Great pass, actually, by Reed.
That was a great design there. Dalhart's going to get on the board again. Cuts it to 55-12 as they come out to kick the extra point. 8:58 left in the game. Good camera work there on the replay. I want to give a shout out to Logan Robinson working the camera. I'll tell you, we couldn't do this without him, so thankful that he joins us every week. And
kicker falls down, but he
misses it.
No, he does miss it.
He does get it up. It's just wide left. But
all right, so with 8:58 to go, we'll be right back.
Procrete Construction is a regional concrete place and finish company designed from the ground up to give you solid professional service. Based in Amarillo, Procrete serves residential, commercial, and industrial construction industries. High standards of professionalism and quality are our benchmarks. We know your construction project requires a company that is equipped with the tools, knowledge, and experience to complete the work as promised with a focus on details. Call 806-318-3820 or go online to learn more about Procrete Construction at procretenow.com.
All right, welcome back. Oh. Finally, Trey shows up with my water. It's like 9 minutes to go in this ball game. Trey leaves at halftime to get water, and apparently he got sidetracked somewhere along the way.
He saw a friend along the way.
And I get my water. The game's almost over. He should buy. I'm gonna make him buy me dinner tonight.
I think Jamie feels that way a lot. I leave and you just, you run into people, start talking, and I was that way with hot chocolate last night. I went to get hot chocolate, and I looked down, and I'm talking to Jared Jaco standing by the merch hut.
High kick. It's going to be taken right at the 20. Whoa. Okay. There's a little bit of confusion on that.
So, Zach Zundel just got tackled by Cannon Melvin.
Yeah. So was your hot chocolate still hot?
Yeah, I never got to. It was hot because I'm standing there talking to Jared and Vanessa and Casey are in the shirt shack, and we're just talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be going to get hot chocolate. So I hustled over there and got it back. So it was hot because it was still hot. Because I never made it there.
Oh, that's funny. Handoff up the middle. Is that AJ still?
Woo,
no, that is
Zach
not.
Zundel.
That's Zach Zundel.
I told you, man, you give him a crease, and there's 14 yards. He has some explosiveness to him. Tell you, there's some explosiveness on this offense. Tanner Adams, Zach Zundel, Kate Gavinian. Obviously, Baylor, Cole, what they do, Tate Butcher. But there's some young guys that have built some depth behind them that have really just
hand off
Look
again.
at AJ with the spin move.
There's another 11, 12-yard gain.
Looked like a straight out of a Madden game there. He's hitting spin moves and stutters.
14 yards, 12 yards. The offensive line's blowing some holes.
In the last 2 weeks, Stratton Malloy really stepped up. Just a plethora of weapons for DJ. And I guess Jesse here.
Yeah. He keeps that one, Jesse, up the middle, and he's going to get about 7 on that one. Actually, he's going to get about 8. Second down and 2.
15 made the tackle, but Jesse flat ran him over. He ended up on top of him.
Little reset there by Zach. Zach gets it. He pops out to that left side. He gets a pretty good push. And he's going to have the first down. Let you hear the little sights and sounds. So there's your sights and sounds of Friday Night Lights here in the Panhandle of Texas. Clock ticking. 6:05 to go in this contest. Falcons driving. Marquez up the middle. He makes a move to the left. He's going to be at the 10, the 5, and he gets thrown. Oh, that should be a flag.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul on their defense, but I mean, he throws. Oh, should have hit the replay a little bit sooner. But you'll see right here at the end of the play, and oof, he's a good 2 yards out of bounds.
Coach Reed pulls him off the field. And I get it's frustration, but
you got to keep your head.
We want to keep everybody healthy.
So that'll be 1st and goal. Ball is at the 1, best we can tell.
Maybe the half. There's half the distance.
Yeah, I
maybe
can't.
out at the 1.
The far guy's standing on the 1, so that's Cantrell or back to AJ.
I think it's Zach Zundel with the touchdown.
And he gets it.
The New Vision touchdown, Zach Zundel. His first of the year.
That brings your score to 61-12 here in Dalhart as Sid comes out to attempt the extra point.
I guess they didn't get to hear our sights and sounds.
Because we went mute. Sorry, I meant to switch cameras. That is my fault.
We'll get you sights and sounds in a second.
Well, we forget we don't have the field level mic on.
We don't.
We didn't bring it tonight. We'll try that again in a minute.
I'll tell you, we've really been. It's nice. It feels. I'm one bag tonight. Are you one bag? And so.
Absolutely, we're slowly doing some upgrades here and there. That kick is up and it is good. 5:27 to go. Falcons go on top, 62-12. We'll be right back. Melanie and Jeremy Scott with Texas Plains Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty support our Bushland Falcons on and off the field. As residents of the community, our school and students' success are important to us. A successful school drives home values and a strong sense of community, along with a desire to live in Bushland. To help further the community support, we have created a Bushland-only e-directory, which can be found at bushlandhomesandliving.com. Please visit our site and add your business listing for free. All right, welcome back. 5:27 to go.
Man, Clarendon Shamrock is a 15-13 game. Dumas Canyon 14-13 into the third quarter.
Dalhart takes him about 23. Now we'll go to have a little more. Just hold tight. There's that awesome band of ours. Sorry we miscued that last time.
Tascosa up 28-14 on Lubbock Cooper.
That's a little bit of a surprise.
That is.
Cooper's in first in that district, aren't they?
They will be after tonight for sure. I think they'll actually lock up. Oh, what a move by the running back. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
A.J. Marquez makes an amazing play.
Watch this replay. So this is one thing I taught my boys early. If somebody reaches out to stiff arm, grab the arm.
Yes, and AJ holds on, and Mason Melvin comes and cleans it up.
Yeah, I always coach and taught my boys too, and then any team I coach, if they put that stiff arm out there, use it.
Yeah, and I think the other person that was there was Tag Thrash. I didn't get to see the number, but pretty sure. Look, Austin Ryder goes over and gives Mason Melvin some love. I mean, he flat cleaned it up, y'all.
So that's going to bring up second down and about 14, we'll call it. Handoff, bodies flying everywhere. I tell you, this group that's out there now is flying all over the field.
Hey, they want an opportunity, right? Tag Thrash flying to the ball. Austin Ryder was in on that.
3-yard gain,
Ty
though.
Morris was in on that tackle.
Third down 11 for the Wolves.
How cool does this have to be for the Melvins to see Mason and Cannon out there together?
Oh, we jumped again.
Free play. Zach makes sure it falls incomplete, but
Johnny Reed's been messing with him all night. He's got a great cadence.
he does. Got Ty Morris to jump there. No, not Ty Morris. That was Isaiah Rodriguez.
All right, we drop back. He looks. He wants to throw right.
Oh, and Zago intercepts it.
And luckily, the receiver tackles him. Nice job by Zach Zundel. Let's see if he catches Procrete replay.
Look at that. He just goes up and high points the ball. Just back to that thought on the Melvins. You know, Cameron works the chain crew every week, and Cannon's been having a great season spell in Charlie Pitt, and now to get Mason up there, it's got to be fun to see two of your boys out there on Friday night.
You get to work with Granddad all the time with Charlie up there at the church. All right, Falcons come out, spread formation, one in the backfield.
No, I'm not sure I said his name yet, but Rhett Real doing a good
Oh,
job.
Jesse, what a pull.
Oh, and he just, if he cuts inside that block, he's still running.
Jesse, inside, man.
Brecken Hall had a great block, had his guy kicked outside, had Jesse come around on the inside.
That was a great read by Jesse, too.
It was. But to finish that thought, Rhett Real doing a great job. The snaps, you didn't miss a beat, and so I didn't even realize Turner wasn't in there. Rhett Real holding down the center spot right now. Zeke Fish right next to him at right guard. That interview with them sure was fun.
I was just thinking, Zeke was pretty fun. There's, oh, man, big penetration in the backfield. Who's that running?
Brecken Hall.
I don't have all the new numbers. Steven's got the updated roster in front of him.
You know, we hadn't seen 24 out there. He'd been out for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So good to see Brecken back out there and healthy.
Lost us some yards there. By the way, we've got under 2 minutes to play. Sorry, I wasn't giving you a clock update. And we're definitely running down as much as we can here. Third down and 11 for the Falcons. Really want to get this first down and close this out. And there it is, around the right side. Cuts back inside, and he's close.
It's going to be, fourth and about 3?
Yeah.
Maybe 2.5, 3.
Right at 3. So that ball's going to be right at the 45. And we're going to go for this.
I like it. Not because you're trying to run it up, just because you know if you get the first down, the game's over.
Yeah, we can nail this thing out and go. Well, you don't want to put special teams on, kick. You know, there's always – special teams is a wild card.
Looks like we're going to bring Stratton Malloy into the backfield, maybe. No.
Play clock down to 5. Oh, they blitz everybody.
Man, if Jesse had pulled it, though, look at the room out in front of him.
That's one Jesse wants back because he definitely had this entire right side wide open. They blitzed knowing, well, they gambled knowing, thinking he wouldn't pull it. Dalhart comes out. 50 seconds to go in this contest.
Good to see Brecken Reed walking around the sideline down there. He's out of his cast, off of his little scooter into a boot.
Oh, bad snap. Ball's on the ground. Falcons may have it.
We have it.
I don't know. They're both on it. This is a no. They signaled us. Okay.
JT Suggs with the recovery.
Nice job.
I'll tell you ain't getting that ball away from JT if you're trying to wrestle. That kid has spent some time in the gym.
That's just frustration if you're Dalhart, though. You know what I mean?
We will get to see my favorite formation, the victory formation. As there are 31 seconds left here tonight in Dalhart. Your Falcons up 62-12.
Here we go. This will be the last snap of the game. There it is, folks. So we'll let this clock run on out with 20 seconds. Falcons are going to take this one here in Dalhart, 62-12 tonight. Great bounce back win by the Falcons after last week's loss to Shallowater. This puts them well in control of second there in the district. Not where they thought they were going to be, but that's okay. We've got other plans. So tell you what, we will take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the Contractors Wholesale post-game show. We'll be right back. Contractors Wholesale is a proud sponsor of the Bushland Falcons. Nathan Bixel over at Contractors Wholesale, they specialize in residential door cabinet hardware, wallpaper and fabric, cabinet drawers, hinges, screws, wood filler, and whatever you need to handle those big project jobs. Give Contractors Wholesale a call at 806-373-5761. And as always, go Falcons.
Kendra Nye Photography is a proud supporter of Bushland Falcons football. We provide the very best in custom sports photography, design, and products in the area. We believe an excellent sports program and exceptional athletes should be represented with excellent photography and services. Our goal for each of our clients is that they love the photography and products we provide as much as we love creating them. Contact our team to help you create the perfect custom sports photography experience for your sports program or individual athlete. We wish the very best for our Bushland Falcons this season. Go Falcons!
All right, well, welcome back to the Contractors Wholesale. Get you in there. Trying to get it centered up. Contractors Wholesale post-game report where the Falcons take care of business tonight here in Dalhart. Steven, first thoughts?
Way different team than last week. Defense came out. We talked about defense needing to set the tone early, and we come out. Matthew Bridges gets the big 6, first play of the game, and you
it just felt like the confidence was back almost immediately. Took, 13 seconds for the confidence to come back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And this is exactly what, way to set the tone early. We talked about defense has been setting the tone all year long. Well, I think that pretty well set the tone for the rest of the game. I mean, just right off the bat, they came out and said, no, this is going to be a different game today. And so that's exactly what happened here. So not a lot to say. I think, for the most part, they executed well. They've got opportunities for improvement, got a lot of other players in the second half, which is really, really important. As you start to make this deep run, you're going to have injuries. You're going to have things that happen, and you're going to need people to step up.
Yeah, no doubt. And, every game from here on out is win or go home. We're going to get a bye week, a chance to get healthy, believing that obviously Coach Mayfield joins us back, and but now is where the real season begins. We've talked, we as fans get fired up about a lot of this and state rankings and all that, but everything goes out the window now because everybody's 0-0, and it's win or go home every week.
Yep.
And when you begin to look at the depth, and we talked about just the plethora of weapons that DJ has at his disposal, man, you have to be excited about this offense heading into. I mean, the defense is our defense is incredible. And when our D-line gets after the quarterback, there's not much you can do about it. But, man, you look at this offense, and it's firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, for sure. My guess is we don't quite have stats yet, but my guess is we went over 500 yards of offense. We had over 300 in the first.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
He's going to see if we can get it. I can see he's totaling it up over there. So Steven's going to run over and snap a picture real quick for us. We'll get those stats. But Falcons definitely over 500 yards of offense tonight. Great running there at the end. We got to see a few different backs. We definitely have seen A.J. Marquez this year without a doubt. Zach Zendel carrying the ball as well. He's very explosive out of the backfield. So good to see them get some time carrying the ball. So, again, Falcons pretty well have locked up. Well, they have locked up second place. At this point in time, so the Falcons will sit second in district. We'll see what happens next week as far as the way the rest of the district rolls out, but Shallow Water should retain that first and second, and then it'll be who gets third or fourth. We'll just see how that kind of shakes out. And then at that point, we've got the first playoff game set after next Friday, but until next Friday's done, we don't know who we're going to play in that first round of the playoffs, and then we'll know where. Once again, just so everybody hears this really well, and we'll post more on our Facebook page, but we will be broadcasting all playoff games on the NFHS network. So keep an eye out for that. We will post a link to that. We will be on the Bushland Falcon page is where that will post as well. So we're excited about that. That goes for the volleyball playoffs. We'll start Tuesday night with Tommy. Tommy will be taking care of that. I have a tutorial session with him on Sunday because, unfortunately, Steven's out of town and I'm out of town next week. So
and not just like out of town. I'm in Fishhawk, Florida, and you're in Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so grateful that Tommy is going to be able to step into Tulia. And
he's nervous at minimum. He said, I'll just do audio only. But we should be good. I think we'll have it ready for him. We're going to give him a pretty simple setup. So what's our stats?
So balance. You want to talk balance. 266 rushing, 257 passing, 533 total yards of offense. And we limited Dalhart. And I'll be honest, man, that Kyler Reed is legit. Like,
He played a great game.
Make some passes tonight. We limited them to 13 yards rushing. They had a total of 138 on the night. Kyler Reed did have 125 passing. So a great night for our defense as well. But another balanced attack. Anytime you can get out basically 250, 260, both rushing and passing, you've done a pretty good job.
Absolutely. Well, tell you what, we're going to wrap it up since we got to pack up and get out of here and drive an hour south. So for Stephen Lyles, this is Chris Welch and Bushland Falcon Media. Falcons take this one 62.